Hello, welcome to Street Pundits. This is our first episode of our new show. Hope everyone's well during quarantine. Hope everyone's healthy, safe. Hope everyone's families are safe. So basically, we just want to put a laugh on people's faces during this hard time. We just want to make people smile and just hopefully we'll make you able to laugh and that. So today I got some guests with me. Well, not guests. I got the man with me, of course. I'll start with you, Ben. You there?
Yeah. Ben's there.
Ty, you there? No, go on, Ben. Go on. Let you talk, mate.
Half a fan. Man's 21 years old. You know, man, just here, let's go with it.
Yeah, Ty, go.
Tyreek Peters. I come in as the favourite to win this. You know, I back myself to win. You know the way I'm 21. I'm clean. I'm ready to manage, boys. Let's go. Tottenham fan. Don't worry about the Everton shirt. This is just to annoy Peter. Simple.
All right, Nosa, you there?
Nosa, also aka Arrogant.
Hey, come on.
Crystal Palace and Chelsea fan, 21.
Wait, which one is it? You can't have. They're all from the same division. You can't have. Which one is it?
Palace and Chelsea, innit?
Whatever. Adrian, you there?
Both South London, I'm proud.
Hello, I'm there. As you can see, the one and only team. Most historic club in the Prem. Pete, you know about them. I'm also the brain. Another one here to win, boys.
Okay, Joe, last but not least, you there?
Yeah, I'm Joe, biggest United fan about from London. Cockney Reds. Let's go.
Yeah, so as you guys can hear, they're saying that they're going to win something. Well, today we're going to take part in, and with the NFL being like last week, we're going to decide to do our own Street Pundit draft. So in terms of what this means, I'm going to choose or tell them to pick 11 players with a manager, and they'll pick with the current world football players. So in terms of what this means, you can't pick the same player twice. So if one person picks a player, you can't pick it twice. So I guess you'll get a message as we go along. And in terms of it's a Super League. So the Super League runs over 5 years. So hopefully this draft will be over a span of 5 years. You'll pick your team to best combat other teams, everyone else's teams during this 5 year span. So yeah, is there anyone got any questions?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So I'm gonna host it. I'm gonna be your host and guide for all of this. So it's going to go round by round. So we're going to have 12 rounds, obviously, with 11 players and one manager. And then I'm going to do a generated draft. So there's no cheating involved. There's no nothing. We're just going to do a random draft. And whoever's first in the draft will go last next draft and so on. So, boys, you ready?
Let's go.
Ready.
Street Pundit draft. And now we're live. Let's go. So, your first pick of the first Street Pundit draft, we have. Ready?
Yeah.
Adrian, yeah.
Woo! I'm not surprised.
Okay. I'm the best.
All right.
So, for my first pick, my star boy, Kylian Mbappe, striker. Straight in the middle.
Big surprise.
Kylian. Let's go.
So, Adrian, you're picking Kylian Mbappe, is that right? Or PSG?
Yeah. PSG.
Okay, no problem. I can see guys with their assistant coaches. What's going on? Why is everyone got their assistant coaches? I didn't know it was serious.
It's my gaffer, innit? It's my assistant gaffer.
No, that's cheating too. None of that participation, no cheating.
The Cowley brothers, that's what it is.
I've seen assistant. All right, no problem. Next up, we have Ben.
All right, my first pick. Haaland. Straight. Up front, Haaland. Let's go.
Oh.
I've seen guys' faces. What? Is that your picks, guys? No, so you didn't look too happy with that pick.
I don't give a toss, fam. I don't give a toss.
You shut up, man.
So, Ben, you're picking Haaland from Dortmund, right?
Yep, correct.
No problem, sir. Next up, we have
Come on, give me time.
Joe.
I'm going to go for Sancho.
So you're going for, is that Jadon Sancho?
Yeah, Jadon Sancho from Borussia Dortmund, yeah.
No problemo. Okay, some good picks here. I like it, boys. Some good picks. We'll sorry for the boys that coming up. Yeah, so next we have Ty.
Hey, come on, boys. I'm going with Neymar.
Neymar.
That's interesting.
Neymar.
Any reasons why?
ASAP.
Ty?
Neymar. Simple. Neymar's going to be the best player in the world in a
He's
couple
28.
seasons. You say what? Because he's 28. Are people getting on? You know Messi. Wait. Deep it. Nah, deep it. Man, them do not try and get onto Neymar, yeah? It's as simple as that. He's basically third best player in the world at the moment, right now. Yeah. Let him take the ranks. Listen, Mbappe he's behind Neymar. It's as simple as that. Neymar's 28. Prime. Man, what's the problem right now? What is the problem?
Hold on, Ty. Let's go to Nosa.
Real quick.
Hey, no.
This is over 5 years. This is 5 years, you know. So by the time this is done, Neymar's going to be, 33? You think while he's 33, he's not going to be able to perform at a top level? Nah, man.
Wait, let me say something. Neymar is like, he's probably one of the best wingers in the world, like confirmed. No doubt to it, but you're discrediting yourself moving to PSG and not winning nothing within 4 years, like not winning a European Cup. Europa, they need to go to Europa to build their status, isn't it? Like, he left Barcelona to win the Champions League, to be that high status figure. But what is he? Mbappe's overtaking him in the ranks, like confirmed. Oh my God. Who's their star boy? Tell me who their star boy is right now. When you think of PSG, you think of Mbappe.
In my opinion, I believe that Neymar is currently playing at a better, he's better than him at this moment in current time. Like, if you watch PSG, Neymar actually creates everything. Everything goes for him. He plays ham, everything goes for him. But they know in their future that obviously they're going to have to build a team around Mbappe because he's younger. So I think that's why they put more of their eggs in Mbappe.
Real quick.
But Neymar, I think...
Peter. Bro said that Mbappe is PSG's main player, but last year when they was in the Champions League, they only had Mbappe. What did he do? He got knocked out by Manchester United, a nothingless youth team squad. Man said Rashford. Man said what? Who else was on that pitch? Come on, man. Get out. Come, let's get the next pick. Let's get the next pick in.
All right, next pick. All right, let's go. Next pick. Nosa, it's you, obviously.
Well, my striker. Obviously, I knew the big boys are gonna go out first round, like the Haalands, the Mbappe and all them, man. So I'm going for Gabriel Jesus, striker.
Ooh. Okay.
Wait.
So you're the guy. Wait. Let me just get this in real quick. Gabriel Jesus is a franchise player, bro. Franchise player. That's a big. That's putting. Hey.
Central striker, Gabriel Jesus.
Guys are not respecting Jesus. Guys are not respecting.
It's because he's got an 84 rating.
No, sir. Defend yourself.
No.
Wait.
No, you don't pause yourself. Okay,
yeah, defend yourself.
In the Premier League, what better young striker better than? Tell me. No one. No, there's no younger striker better than him right now.
I'd even take Rashford.
What are you talking about? You take Rashford.
No.
Jesus. G. If Jesus was in that United team, he'll do better than Rashford. That's confirmed.
But he's not. All right. Talk about something that isn't there. It don't make sense.
Okay. End of round.
Man are laughing at me. Watch. Man are laughing at me. Because you got Haaland and Mbappe. Because you got Haaland and Mbappe. That's what you know. Haaland and Mbappe.
That's right.
You got Haaland. That's only got one season on him. You haven't seen nothing else from him. Just one season. One season.
He's killing the season, bro. He's killing it.
Let him kill. Next season, they'll kill him. Next season, they'll kill him.
All right. Lads, so, Joe, I'm going to come to you and just say, I'm going to ask you a question. Who do you think's the pick round?
Me.
I'll read you who everyone's got. Adrian's got Mbappe. Ben's got Haaland. Joe's got Sancho. Ty's got Neymar. And Nosa's got the incomparable Gabriel Jesus. So, Joe.
Hey.
Yeah. No,
Who
for
do you
me
think stick around?
personally, yeah. Well, obviously Mbappe, I think because he's proven at all levels. He's won a World Cup. The only thing is he's not proven. Well, he hasn't won a Champions League. That's the only thing he hasn't won. But he's broken a lot of records as well, and he scored in the World Cup. Like he literally, the French World Cup, it was all his goals were down to him. But with my pick, obviously I picked Sancho just on the fact that his numbers are ridiculous at the moment. His goals and assists are actually ridiculous in a decent league. The Bundesliga's top 3 or top 2 leagues, just behind the Premier League, and his numbers are a joke. So that's why I picked Sancho. And just for his age as well, because obviously how young he is as well. He's got so much to develop into. So
yeah. Adrian, you ain't talked much. You happy with your Mbappe pick?
I'm quiet right now because I know I've got the best pick. That's all I need to say. I've got the best pick. No one can chat anything about Mbappe. Can you?
Discredit Neymar.
All right, you can have Neymar. Neymar is good, but Mbappe is the future. No matter what you say,
yeah, I'll give you that.
When Neymar goes, Mbappe is the one. Name anyone else. Maybe Sancho, but he won't reach those levels. It just won't happen. I'm quite now.
Wait, who told you that?
That's a big statement. He's through it
Wait, who told him that? Who told him Sancho won't reach Mbappe's levels?
Sancho can definitely get there.
For records for thingy Sancho, you know, you can't discriminate.
Sancho, innit? Sancho definitely get there. Sancho.
Come on, English and proud.
yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go round 2. Everyone ready for round 2? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready.
Obviously, how it's gonna go reverse order. So Nosa, you're up.
Okay, so
love it.
One of my CMs that I'm gonna go for is obviously Pogba. You know how it is.
Lovely pick.
Who do you pick?
That's a lovely pick.
Pogba. Oh,
you know what? I think Ty's sarcasm is going through the roof right now. What's his problem? Like, what's like? I'm picking players, but I'm just.
Bro, I'm being real with you. I'm not your enemy. Don't worry. I'm not your...
This Spurs fan.
Bro, don't worry. I'm not your enemy.
It's looking like it's gonna be a local derby between Nosa's team and Tyreek's team, right?
Yeah, so I'm picking Pogba, innit? Like, you know, Pogba, you know how it is. The most versatile central midfielder in this current age. Like, no CM is better than him right now, confirmed. Like, I'm not trying to throw it. So, yeah.
Slow your roll.
You know what I mean? Start talking up too much.
Wait. Who's saying? Who's discrediting? Who's disputing that?
Me personally, De Bruyne is better than him. Easy.
As the host. No, relax, calm down. We need to calm down here. Calm down. Listen. This is Pogba, most talented central midfielder. He held it in.
I'm giving you that.
But hold on. Anyone, Adel Tarat is talented. Anyone can be talented. It's what you do with that talent that matters. Like, obviously, man rates Pogba high, but it's what you do with that talent that matters.
But G. When he plays Camp United, then he plays DM for, what do you call it? France, and he's done it at the World Cup. He's proven himself.
He's doing the World Cup 100%.
Different positions.
To say he's the best
like,
midfielder in the
United
world.
Ain't the best. Gone.
To say he's best midfielder in the world, like it's not correct in my opinion, because he hasn't performed at a level to be the best midfielder in the world. Obviously, man's not discrediting his talent, but that's me personally. Adrian, what do you think?
Can't.
Me.
Yeah, Adrian, what do you think?
Personally, I've said it. You know, I've said it before we chat about this. Pogba, ability-wise, there's no one that can touch him. He's athletic, big talk. There's apart from probably maybe Toure and Vieira, there's no one that's been that athletic as Pogba and that skillful. None of them.
They'll be.
Everything about him.
Wait. What the fuck?
Derby's in the archives, fam. Derby's in the archives.
Hey, man, let's leave him in the past.
Thank you, Ben. Ben's saying with the Arsenal jacket. With the Arsenal jacket, he's telling facts.
Obviously,
I was joking. I was cracking.
With Ben, I want to ask you a question. Which I think that obviously soon-as has come out all the time, like criticizing Pogba. Like him and Pogba have got quite this like rivalry going on. What's your opinion on what he said? Obviously, recently he said, just to put some context in it for our viewers who don't know what he said to Pogba, put your medals on the table, because obviously Pogba said he doesn't know who he is. So yeah, Ben, what's your opinion on that?
Listen, when you're the best around, obviously there's gonna be some critics. When you're at the top, there's gonna be people that's thinking, he's not really doing enough. Pogba's won the World Cup. He's won Serie A multiple times. Souness. English League. What did he really do in his country, though? That's the real question.
I can't lie. I
Kick
saw
Don't discredit him. Don't
I
discredit
saw
him. Don't
Souness on
discredit him.
YouTube.
Don't discredit
I'm
him.
not gonna lie. I
I
didn't
saw-
watch him like that. I'm not gonna say, oh, he done this, done that, but
I saw the
exactly the
compilations.
point, yeah.
Wait, I saw the compilations of Souness on YouTube. He's fucking shit. He's fucking shit. He's fucking shit.
You can't compare. You can't compare the
That's your,
football.
hey,
It's different. It's
that's your
different.
team's legend, mate.
Nah,
That's
man, I
your
don't care, man. He hacked Dom's down. You see that video of him hacking the guy? That's not football, man. That's not football.
Clampers. Nah, but the ball was different, man. The ball was
Yeah,
different.
100%.
It was different, you know. Not still.
Let's go. So next, we're gonna go with Ty. Ty, you're next.
That I'm gonna go with. You know what? I'm stuck between going for a centre back or another attacker, but instead I'm a sit someone in my midfield that's gonna have it keep things ticking around. I think you don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna get Frankie De Jong in there. Frankie De Jong. I'm gonna sit him in there. I'm gonna have him control that midfield. Have things coming out from the back. That's what I like to do. I want
very good
Poch in
pick.
my.
Very good pick.
Listen, I want Poch to manage my team, and he likes to play out from the back. Simple as.
Wait, okay. So you're taking. Wait.
Huh?
He's banging that. There's a banging sound.
Yeah, I'm hearing that.
All right, yeah. So in terms of that's De Jong from Barcelona, right? You're picking.
Yep.
So that's. I think a lot of people had them on the list. I'm not mistaken. I think that's quite a good pick. I think, to be honest.
Very good.
Thank you very much, Peter.
Lovely pick there, mate.
I think that.
So, cheers, Ben. Cheers, boys.
Okay. So next we got Joe, Mr. Bricks himself. Let's go.
I'm gonna go for Marcus Rashford, my guy from United. So that's gonna be my guy.
Surely he's ranting. Is he joking?
Wait.
No.
So
Second pick.
second round pick. Your second round pick is Marcus Rashford.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Let me not disrespect him though. Rashford's a
Right.
quality star.
Real driller. He's a driller out here, fam.
This is why I've picked him.
Yeah, go on.
At
Joe.
a young age, right? How old is he now? 22. He's carrying, because Man United all round are one of the worst teams in the Premier League. On paper, they are one of the worst teams. He's carrying a team, one of the biggest teams in the world, literally by his goals and assists and his influential play. If you watch him play, he's one of the most hard-working players while also being gifted. He's not one of these players who just goes missing in games. He steps up in the big games. For example, Chelsea, the free kick, he stepped up in the big game. Man City scores loads of goals in the derby game. Like, he's a very good influential player. So that's why I picked him.
Okay.
What position are you gonna put him in?
Left wing.
Ooh, good question.
But you know, at 22, he hasn't solidified his position. You know that, right?
Yeah, but he's for me personally, he's a winger. He's not a forward. For me,
But don't you think he's too tall to be a winger? He's 6'2", 6'1".
yeah, but how quick is he?
He's quick. But don't you think most wingers around like 5'8", 5'9", 5'10"?
Doesn't matter, though. I don't think higher than that matters.
It matters.
If you got the tech, it doesn't matter, bro. If you got the tech,
No, you want to utilize your size. You want to utilize your size to your strengths, man.
But he can get
That
if you're saying about
creates
size and
mismatches.
he's too tall, he can get like headers and stuff like that at the back post.
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so Joe picks Marcus Rashford. I personally think he would have still been there in round 10, but there we go. Ben, yeah, you're next.
Listen, build from the back. One of the best centre backs right now. Listen, everyone cross him off. Kick him off, bro.
Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it?
Virgil van Dijk. That's all, man. Virgil.
Didn't even have him on my list, but
I'm with it. It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
I didn't even have him on my list because I knew he was
great
going to get taken. Great.
trust me, early take, not even worth it.
So Ben takes one of the probably picks of the round in Virgil van Dijk. Adrian, you're next.
All right, this one's a little bit different. I was stuck between two of them, but I'm going for left back, Alphonso Davies.
Stay on board.
You're so early, bro. Second round.
Listen, this
second
guy
round.
is a game changer at left back.
Oh my God,
When I
second
watched him
round.
play, when I
Like,
watched
you got
him
too
play,
excited, fam. Just putting them.
I'm saying, what? Do you know that's greedy? No, that's greedy.
That was
That's
very
greedy.
greedy.
Let's let Adrian talk. Wait, let Adrian. Why
That
did
was
you pick
selfish play right there. Very selfish play.
him? Adrian, why did you pick him?
I'm sorry, but listen, it was between him. I don't want to say the other name in case it like
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
gets
go on.
Don't.
you guys to choose them. But when I watched him play against Chelsea, the way he dominated that side, especially your boy Reece James.
I know.
Reece James Reece James
His legs was open wide, fam. They finished him.
Hey, this player is quick. If anyone gets any other team gets him top team, they're sorted for the rest of their career.
Confirmed. He's the best replacement for Alaba, fam.
Easily.
Yeah.
Top player.
Yeah, that's
Right.
a shout. That's a shout.
Everyone can agree that's quite.
Alaba was world class.
I think that was a very good pick.
So in terms
I
of,
don't think
I'm
that
gonna
was a
go
good
to
pick.
so end of the round. Ty, I'm gonna go to you. Obviously, I'm gonna say the picks again. So Nosa picked Pogba, Ty picked De Jong, Joel picked Rashford, Ben picked Virgil van Dijk, and Adrian picked Alphonso Davies. Ty, who do you think was the pick of the round?
I'm gonna say it's out of me and Ben. Because Ben's got a world class centre back in Van Dijk, and he can come in and fix your team immediately. So that's a sweet pick. I've got Frankie De Jong, that he can come in now. He's almost world class now. He can boss. He's been bossing that Netherlands side, and Ajax took them to the semi-finals. Got knocked out by, I think it was Tottenham, I believe. I think it was Tottenham. You know what? I'm gonna say Alphonso Davies was a good pick. Too early to pick people you feel won't like. I reckon you could have held out for him till like third and fourth. But picking him now, you're probably gonna miss out on someone. Same with Rashford. You could have got Rashford seventh, surely seventh.
There's not many wingers though.
Was going to get picked. I didn't even think he was going to get picked.
There's not many wingers.
Who's Nosa's pick? Sorry.
Boom.
Pogba, what a pick. That I'm gonna put that up with me and Ben. Yeah, I'm gonna put that with me and Ben. But
Nah,
honestly,
Pogba's the top pick.
yeah, I'll probably say Pogba. Good pick.
Okay, so I just want to mention that all Joe's picks have been English so far, but yeah. So round three. Round three.
Brexit, mate.
No, I can't even ask that. I was gonna ask Peter who would he pick, but he's gonna bait someone out then.
So okay, round three. You ready to go, lads?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
So first pick is Nosa.
Nosa again.
Nah, you got first pick last round.
No, but okay, you're right. Still, you're
Should be
right.
Adrian, yeah, should be Adrian.
Else.
Okay, hold on. Let me randomize it again. Okay, I randomized it again. Okay,
Ah.
there's a glitch in the system there. Sorry, lads.
I can tell
I
it's
can
me
hear
this time.
whoever's got the background noise, if you could just, yeah. So, first pick is Ben.
All right. Once again, boys, I'm going to put him on your list. Kick him off straight away. Kevin De Bruyne. Let's go. KDB.
Wait.
What? How is it?
Your team's a bit old, mate.
My team's a bit old.
Old, mate.
All right.
That's
Right,
two
Neymar.
28-year-olds,
All
by the
right,
way.
Neymar. Come here.
So, Ben, people are saying that your player, so I think KDB is 28 right now.
Yeah.
So, in terms of age, how is that a concern for you that Kevin De Bruyne is 28?
29. He's 29 in June. 29 in June.
Nah.
It's not a concern.
So fine.
No problemo. So that's Ben.
Can I add to a point?
Go on.
Go ahead, mate.
To be fair, I think Ben's pick is quite good. Like, central midfielders, they can last for like 34, 45, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think the age is that much of a factor for the brand. Like, he's a quality midfielder, you know? So,
to be honest,
yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne, I think Kevin De Bruyne is that type of player. You could probably play deeper as well. So if you want to play him the deep and play him, you probably could play him deeper as well. So yeah, it is quite a good pick. So second is Ty.
Love it. Expect that one, to be fair, but Do I want to go with? I got 30 seconds in it.
Yeah. No, you got a minute. You got a minute.
Minute or even better.
Yeah. So everyone's
Okay,
got a
I've
minute.
got a DM. I've got a left winger. I've already got 2 of my first picks to be fair, so
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna have to go with Bernardo Silva.
Okay.
Bernardo Silva.
Good pick. I like that.
You know what? Because I was taking so long and I was stuck, I just decided to go with versatility because he can centre midfield or he can play on the right wing, cam, versatile, and he's 25, quality player, bags of experience.
Not bad.
So go with that.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good pick. Next, we have Nosa.
Okay. So I'm going for a youngster. I saw him play a couple times, and I follow this team in France quite a lot. They've produced quality talent.
Oh, I know you can do.
So I'm gonna pick Hassan Aouar. I've seen him against Juventus. I've watched him quite a few times for Lyon because I follow Lyon quite a lot. And I watched him against Juventus like a couple weeks ago when Juventus beat him when Lyon beat 2-1.
Yeah,
and he got man of the match. So when he got the assist for one of the strikers' goal, I think Dembele. So I think he's cold in it. He ain't been called up for the French team, but he's cold. So he's gonna be alongside Pogba. That French connection, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's quite an interesting pick. And also, just in terms of like, so we might have some viewers, you might not know who he is. Just explain what type of midfielder he is.
Hassan Aouar, he was more so like he's in like not necessarily an advanced midfielder, but like a 8, but not too attacking. He's what you call like the one before a cam. So like
so an 8,
Barkley, you could say 8, a Barkley, Ox, some similar player to that. So he's versatile. He's good on both feet. Very, very technical. And if you watch him in the Man City game last year, when him and Dembele were sitting in the middle, one of the best performances I've seen from a CM. He's only 21 as well, so.
And Dembele looked good in that game as well, though, and he looks awful with the Tottenham shirt. I'm rating him no more. But yeah, that's a good pick, though.
So it's fair to say, Ty, you're not picking in them bullies then.
You know what? I love him. He's a good player, but he's. I don't know what that Burnley game was. How can you not sprint a whole half? I've not sprint once. That I just feel like that's cheeky. That's something different you don't do in football, man. That's wrong. That's wrong. So I don't know why Barca on him, but something different, man.
No problem. So next we got Adrian.
Okay. So I was gonna go midfield, but I thought this guy will be taken out in the next round. So my right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
This guy, you got right back and left back.
You're not going with your boy.
You see, these are what you call pussies.
Park in the bus.
That's a good move.
Listen, you guys
a good pick.
are playing tactically. I'm coming here to win, and these positions are needed.
That's a
Big
good pick.
position.
Good pick.
No problem. So you're picking the generational Trent. You tell us why you're picking him. Go on, Adrian. You tell us. Tell us why you're picking him.
I knew you would love this one.
I'm intrigued.
I knew you would love this one because as much as I give Trent credit for his lack of defending ability, he can still defend very well. And he's quick. He's very quick. I always forget that about Trent. He's quick. And his attacking abilities are just too much. Yeah, they're too much to leave him out. Too much. But if I could not pick Trent, you know who else I would have picked for the many reasons of the opposite of Trent. But there you go.
Viewers,
this is pretty different to what you say in the group chat. But that's
Neymar up against Trent. Chicken.
Barbecue.
Everyone remember that. When you see my team, Neymar's up against Trent. Adrian's done that already.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I can't deny that.
Love that.
You ain't gonna have Hendo there to support it, mate.
Next, we got Joe.
Right. I'm going for the most decorated centre back in recent times, I'm going for Rafael Varane.
Jesus Christ.
Good pick.
Why are you picking Varane, Joe?
Yeah, that was a good pick.
Well, in recent times, won the most Champions Leagues, won the World Cup, influential player at Real Madrid. Been playing for Real Madrid since he was since 2011. Nearly 200 appearances for Real Madrid, which is like really good for someone his age. He's only 27, so he's still got years of experience, and also he can play to about 35% centre half. So yeah, that's why I picked him.
Okay,
Nice
so
pick.
I'll just go over the picks again. Ben's picked KDB, so Kevin De Bruyne. Ty's picked Bernardo Silva. Nosa's picked Tassimo War. Adrian's picked Trent Alexander-Arnold. And Joe's picked Varane. So I'll go to you, Nosa. Are you happy with your pick, or do you think someone else took a very good pick, or what's your feelings at the current time?
I'm confident in my pick because, you know, in a team of 11 that's going to last for the next 5 years, you need young players. You need quality players that show quality in high status competition like Champions League, you know. And obviously, domestically, you're gonna have your world class players. But if you're showing that skill at 21 for not the best team in Europe, but against like Juventus, and that's quality, and against Man City. So, but the best pick of the round, I'd say, for me, is Varane because he just solidified his position in that French team and the Real Madrid team. You know, he's like a leader. In my eyes, I see him like similar to Van Dijk. Like they're very similar players, ball playing defenders, and like they know how to command the defense. So yeah, I think Joe got the best pick.
Okay, so Joe, that leaves you going first in this round. Who's your pick?
Right. I'm going to pick a young German player who's in the Bundesliga. I'm going to pick Guy Havertz.
Ooh, I like that pick, Joe. I like that one. That's a very nice one. I didn't expect that from you, but why are you picking him?
Just purely on the age and what he's doing in the Bundesliga with assists and how he's attracting interest from other clubs in Europe shows how well he's doing. He's playing for the national team as well at a young age, which Germany, they've got some of the best midfielders in the world still, and he's playing, so that's why I picked him.
No problem. So I believe the Bundesliga is set to come back in May, hopefully with the government like saying that the go ahead. Ben, you excited for that?
Of course. More
100.
that league's really like fast paced, loads of goals. You know, I really like. I don't watch the full games, but I like watching the highlights, watching people score goals. So yeah, of course I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, no problem. So next we have Adrian.
Okay. I really want to go for the midfield, but I'm hoping these ones won't be taken in the next round. So my pick at right wing, someone that's gone underneath the radar of all of you, I think, and a personal favourite of mine, Serge Gnabry at right wing.
Ooh, say no more.
Say no more.
I don't need to say much about Serge Gnabry. You know what he can do. That game.
Yeah.
Ty, talk to me quickly about Serge Gnabry.
Hey, man. All right, cool. Yeah, lucky there's no Chelsea supporters. I was about to grill, but yo, listen, you done it to Tottenham
Those are
and
the
Chelsea. If Arsenal were in,
I spoke Palace. What are you talking about? I spoke Palace.
Oh yeah, there you go. Chelsea supporter, done out. Read you the offer as well.
Serge is a different player. One of the best right wingers in the world. And I think he's underrated. I personally think he's underrated. Not many people talk about him.
Yeah, that was a good plan.
That's my pick.
Okay, so Adrian, you're going with Serge Gnabry of Bayern Munich. No, sir. That leaves you, sir, up next.
So I'm going to focus on the defensive aspect of my team now. So this player's been very good since he's been in the Premier League, and he's shown class. Obviously, with Company being out of the City team because he went to Anderlecht, this player got injured, but unfortunately, they thought they could still do bits when Stones and Otamendi was there, so it wasn't the case. So obviously, you might know by now. So Laporte, I think he's a quality centre back. He's only recently been turning up for the French team, but I think he's better than MT from what I've seen. But MT is probably a bit more mobile. But from what I've seen, I think like he's better than MT. But yeah, Laporte is there for me.
Ben?
These-
Nosa. He's never played for the French league team, mate. So, go.
Actually,
Nah, man.
no, you're captain.
Yeah, he's got no caps.
You're
He's got no
captain. You're
caps.
captain. You're captain.
He's got no caps for the French team.
He's been called up. He's been called up, like. He's been called up. He's been called up.
Yeah. Best uncapped player.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. Facts.
Yeah, that's. He's been called up.
So Ben, I
Okay.
see you're scribbling off names.
Ben.
Okay,
Thank you for correcting me there, Mo.
Say again, bro.
Thank you for correcting me there.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I'll make sure.
Yeah,
I
he
had
hasn't-
him there on my list, to be fair. I had him there on my list.
He hasn't played for the French
go on,
national
let
team.
me.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
he
bad.
hasn't. Let me get in next. Come on, Peter. Let me get this draw.
Yes, yeah.
Let's
yeah.
do it fair.
Ty
Oh, is it
knows-
me?
Yeah, Ty knows is next.
Lovely. Wait. Let me go. So obviously, I've got Frankie De Jong. I need a defender. So let me. I don't know why you're putting your. Hey, listen. I'm picking him because he's going to be world class in about. You can even say he's world class now if you want, but the world wanted him. Yeah. A little connection with my DM, Frankie De Jong, up the lit centre. Love that.
Oh,
Right, who was you thinking?
I thought you were gonna. Nah, let me not say his name.
Ben's doing a lot of crossing, you know.
Yeah, hello, crossing.
You said you had a connection with De Jong, didn't it? And I was thinking,
Yeah.
I need to be filled. So
What, Van
I'm
der
not gonna say
Beek
no
or something?
name. You guys should probably know.
Why is man disclosing?
Because come on, he wants Van der Beek. Like, come on, I ain't know. But yeah, get the lit in. That's a quality centre back. He's gonna be there for at least. He's got 10 years in him, even more. So him with Frankie De Jong, a nice little connection. You need chemistry. That's important in a team. You need chemistry. So I've got that in my DM and my centre back. Love that.
No problem. So next I have up is Ben.
Go on.
All right.
I swear he got picked last.
I was the first pick last time. Relax, man. You know me. Anyway, listen. You man probably haven't, probably don't, but I've been doing my report. So
Hey, wait, where's
Germany. I'm gonna go to Germany. Go get my right back, Joshua Kimmich.
Forgot about
No,
Kimmich.
Not midfield. Not midfield, no.
He's versatile. You can play him in midfield or DM on right back.
That's what I'm asking.
Build from the back. I'm gonna put him right back still.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So I'm not sure what Adrian got. If Ben, you would just like to talk about Kimmich while we don't know what Adrian's gone, so I'll just get Adrian. But yeah, talk about Kimmich. Why are you picking him? And where are you playing him as well?
Right back. Really and truly, when I watch him play, I just remind myself of Philip Lahm, to be honest. Like, really smart. He knows how to play the game. He knows how to read the game. He plays different positions for a reason. He's very, very smart. He's an intelligent player. So, yeah, that's why I picked him.
Okay, no problem. Ty, I saw your face was going a bit. What's up?
I wouldn't call him Philip Lahm. Philip Lahm was he was a better defender than him, in my opinion.
Wait, can I put my input there, please?
Yeah, of course, man.
I mean, you've seen Philip Lahm's career development up until he was like 37. So it's a bit of a bad statement for you to say that, don't you think? Both of you, not just you, both of you.
What, bro? We what?
Like, you saw Lahm's development till he's like 37.
You're saying the
Kimmich is probably, like,
comparisons is too strong.
Yeah, it's
Oh, so you're saying we're skipping ahead, like he probably didn't know how to defend.
Ben's point and your point, yes. Yeah.
Fair point. I wouldn't even
Ben's
argue
point and
against
your
that.
point,
That's a different perspective.
Kimmich, I'm assuming he's like mid-20s, isn't it? So I don't know. You haven't seen this fully. Yeah.
Probably. Especially if he's playing at this level as well. You're right, to be honest.
Okay, I think we got Adrian back. Yeah, we got Adrian back. No problem. So I'll go over the picks again. So just in case people forgot.
25,
So round 4, we got Joe got Kai Havertz, Adrian got Serge Gnabry, Ty got Delage, Nosa got Laporte, and Ben got Joshua Kimmich. So I'm just gonna go to the next round. First pick we have here goes to Joe.
Okay. This player is very improved this year. He's started 17 games for Argentina, 9 goals. At Inter Milan, 50 games, 17 goals. So he's proven where I'm going to go Lorato Martinez for Inter Milan.
Good pick.
Okay. So I'm guessing he's going to play up top for you, right?
Yeah, he's my centre forward. But he's even played that well. Barcelona have put a £90 million bid on him, Euro bid. So that just proves how good he is.
So your sources are telling you that he's put a 90 million bid on Barcelona, from Barcelona?
That's what my Sky sources, yeah, mate.
Okay, no problem.
Kidon Balagay from Sky Sports. That's
that guy's yeah. So Joe's got a front three of Martinez, Sancho, and Rashford.
Not bad. That's a sweet front three.
Interesting. So next we have Adrian.
Okay. Now I'm going to go to my midfield because I think I've done enough of the out bits. And a player you will know very well, Pete. He's a centre mid. Plays for Atletico Madrid. Thomas Partey.
Fucking hell.
He's not going to do it.
Thomas Partey. Main reason for if he gets a big move this summer, whether it be Arsenal, United, any of those teams, he's going to bang. No matter what, he will bang. Technical ability off the charts for a DM. His composure on the ball. He's skillful. And he's very, very, very good at holding off players. His hold-up play is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Best in the world. And I looked at a stat the other day. Out of the top dribbling midfielders in the world, he is up there with Kovacic and he's up there with Thiago from Bayern Munich. So easily one of the best DMs in the world right now.
Yeah.
So basically, he's a very good ball-carrying midfielder, that's what you would say.
Yeah, but his defensive abilities are also up there, I would say.
Would you take him at Man United?
100%. He would honestly be the second best midfielder in our team. Behind Pogba.
After Pogba.
Pogba, Fernandes, Fred, what's like?
Nah, behind Pogba. Behind Pogba, second best.
Oh, you think he's not up with par with Fernandes?
Yeah, I think he's a bit better than Fernandes. I think he's got more about him. Fernandes scores goals. I love Bruno, but then Partey's just more complete for me. He's more refined.
Fair enough.
No problem. So next we got up is Nosa, you got something to say?
I said decent pick, that's it.
Yeah. Ty.
I'm gonna go with
Them saying time. I hate to push you, mate.
No.
He's got a minute though.
I've got to think about. Listen. I've got to think about people's medical history because I feel like you all know who I want to go with. But right now, I'm not sure if he can stay fit. So I don't want to do this because I know I'm going to get corned.
Then Ty, you got 30 seconds.
Oh, thank you, Peter. I never knew. Cheers. I'm gonna go with. What do I want? Experience or technical ability? I'm gonna go with Saul. I'm gonna. You know what? Yeah, it was a throw up between him and Koke, but I'm gonna go with Saul because just based on the fact that one, he's younger, and I'm gonna say he rises to the occasion a lot of the time. He scored big goals in Champions League games. What was that goal he scored against? I think it was it against Juve? Bayern. That goal, different class.
Was that solo goal?
Yeah, cold.
Solo goal. Oof.
Yeah, that was cold.
Cold goal. He scored that, and he scored just recently. He scored a goal against Liverpool, and they're key goals. They're key goals that you need. So you need big game players, and that's what he is. So I've got two left-sided players or two left-footed players on the right side of my team. So I feel that work well. Bernardo Silva and Saul. Like the pronunciation there, yeah. I'm with it.
Let's go. Next we have Ben.
Oh yes, get in.
All right, but just make him
I'm
pick,
gonna go back to my roots. No, sir, I've already got this guy because he's a little bit quick. I know you got him. So I'm gonna get Raheem Sterling.
If I didn't pick Bernardo, I would have picked Sterling, and I don't know why I didn't pick Sterling in the first place. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, who did he pick?
I'm not gonna lie.
Raheem
Regret
Sterling.
Bernardo, just a bit.
Pick what?
Raheem Sterling.
Just a bit.
Why'd you do that to me, mate? Why'd you do that to me?
Listen, I don't have
So
to
Ben,
say much.
Ben, what side you gonna play him in, or tell us where you gonna play him? What do you think is his best position?
I'm thinking off the left, to be fair. I'm thinking off the left. He scores most of his goals coming from like the blind side of the defenders, the fullbacks, going around the defenders and that. So cutting in, shooting, going top corners, everything. I'm going to put him on the left.
All right, no problem. So last but not least, I got you, Nosa.
So I'm gonna focus on the defense, and I'm gonna go with the, cold-hearted defender. Cold-hearted, like ice through his veins. One busy. Aaron one busy. Aaron one busy. Aaron one busy.
Crystal Palace. I see the real connection there.
Aaron one busy. My RB's Aaron one busy.
So that means there's no attacks coming through Nosa's right-hand side, but yeah.
Hey, what you talking about?
So talk to me about Aaron Wan-Bissaka's attacking game.
Obviously, there's speculations he used to be a winger when you're 17 and 18, but I don't see that in his game. I don't see that. Yeah.
Really? I can't see it, mate.
I don't see that in his game. Obviously, I think he's the best defensive right back in the world, in my opinion. If there's anyone better, feel free to say it, because I think there's a bit of agenda that's saying that Trent is better than he's better than Trent. Just enjoy both of them. Just enjoy both of them. Enjoy both of them.
Oh, so you're coming on the Rio Ferdinand thing, yeah? Enjoy both of them.
There's a bit of respect between them, isn't there?
Okay,
no.
so
One piece is cold still. It's cold. I like him.
So that means Nosa's picking Aaron Wan-Bissaka of Manchester United. So we're in round 5, guys. This is halfway point. Just gonna come to you guys and ask you how your teams come in. So, Adrian, I come to you. How do you think your team's going? Are you happy with it? What's going on?
You know what? I'm happy with the outside of it. The fullbacks and the wingers. I'm happy because I know no one's gonna pick the winger that I'm gonna pick. No one's gonna pick that, so I'm happy there. The bit that's annoyed me a little is my centre midfield. Big players like Pogba were taking out my midfield. Pogba and Havertz all taking out my midfield, so that's a bit annoying. But I'm looking to pull it back with my centre backs, my keeper.
Okay, so I'm gonna come to you, Ty. Are you happy with your team so far?
Definitely, I'm happy with it because I've got the best player so far in the draft. But in Neymar, sorry. But as for like, I'm a bit disappointed in one player that I picked just based on the fact that I feel like a better option would have been Sterling. I feel like Sterling would have suited my team a bit better. 2 fast wingers. But yeah, I don't mind. I'm happy. I've got Bernardo Silva. He's good. He's not bad, but I would have preferred Sterling, to be fair. But yeah, still happy.
Okay.
And it's early, so I can definitely, keep
you
building
can salvage
around it.
something, yeah.
100. No, it's not even salvage. So don't make it sound like I'm stressing. I'm good, but where you kind of just feel like, maybe it would have worked differently. But no, it's all right. I'm good.
Okay, and Joe and Ben, are you happy with your team? Joe, go first.
I'm happy with my team because if anyone plays a high line against my team, they're just going to concede goals for fun. So, yeah, my front three is just electric. So I'm just looking to solidify in the second half of it and get the best manager in that I know no one's going to have. So, yeah.
Ooh, so that's a part. Yeah, go on, Ben. Actually, you go.
My team, happy. Sterling, Virgil, KDB, it's looking strong right now. I just need to keep building from the back. Keep building from the back. Well, yeah.
OAP club.
Oh, guys are saying it's OAP club. Oh.
I'm just saying it's 5 years. It's not one game.
Good heads. Experience comes from good heads.
It's not one game, man. 5 years.
Oh yeah, I got you. Same with you.
Okay, so now we're gonna go. So round 6, and obviously it goes reverse order. So that means Nosa, you're going first.
Obviously, I'm gonna go for this guy. I think he's one of the best wingers I've seen in the Prem in the past 3-4 years. You know, he's young, quick, dynamic, tall, and it's Leroy Sané. You know, I'm gonna play him on the left alongside his fellow Leroy Sané.
I thought you didn't like two wingers.
So I'm gonna play him on the left. I'm hearing pots and pans. I can't lie.
Yeah, Joe, I'm gonna have to meet you, mate. This is not good enough.
Yeah, so Leroy Sané, you know, he's been injured this whole season, but the season that they won the Prem, obviously Liverpool won it. So yeah, Liverpool fans, you can claim that. I don't care. So the season they won the Prem this year and the year before, sorry, he was cold and like he's a complete winger in my opinion. Like he's got everything to him apart from a weak foot. But there we go.
And glass ankle. Don't forget the glass ankle.
Big injury. Like, what is it?
Man said the glass ankle.
Don't forget the glass ankle still. Don't forget the glass
First
ankle.
big injury.
That's a big injury to come back from, by the way. So
So you think your physios can cope with Leroy Sané's injuries?
It's his first big injury, and he's 22, 23. So I think they can cope with him, or whatever his age is. But I think he can cope with him. Like hopefully it doesn't reoccur in his career, you know, because he's still young, he's bright, and he more or less did solidify his position in that Man City team. But they've got new additions like Mahrez, Bernardo, and stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah. Me personally, I do. Leroy Sané is one of my favorite wingers just because I believe he's quite complete. At his age, no one's got the end products that he has. Well, a lot of players don't have the end products that he has. Like the way he can finish the ball at his age is ridiculous, I think. So hopefully he does.
Come on, it's so sweet. His technique is.
I hope he does come back soon and is able to play again. And he's healthy and all that stuff. So Ben, you're next.
I need to make my mind feel strong. I need to get another strong head in there. Yeah, you can keep timing, mate. Oh, that's fine by me. I know you're gonna like this pick. Peter. Little pivot time for me. Fabinho. Fab, I'm gonna get Fab in there.
So you're going for some midfield still? Why Fabinho of all CDMs?
Listen, you're a Liverpool fan. How about you talk about it? You tell everyone else what he can do. You tell them.
He's the host.
All right. Pass the ball, defend. You know, he's strong, he's tall. Listen, I've got nothing more to say. I need some strength in there to help KDB. So let me get Fabinho in there, innit?
No problem. Okay, no problem. So next, I have on my list, we have Ty.
All right. Now what do I want to go with? Do I want to go with a striker, or do I wish to go with? Do I want pace or do I want strength? And this is where I take the risk, boys. All bets are off. I'm going with HK, Harry Kane, the man himself, up top. I've done. Hey, Peter, don't do that to me, Peter. Peter, I need you by my side.
Yeah,
I need you by my side. But please, boys, let's not forget. Yeah, let's not forget. Yeah, I'm picking this team based on skill, quality. Harry Kane at one point in time he was the best number 9 in the world. That's with Lewandowski being alive. That's with Suarez being alive. Yes, Harry Kane is the best in the world.
Get a grip.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's enough. Listen. That's no cap. He's got a golden boot in the World Cup. Yeah.
He got a golden boot from penalty.
10.
Boys, I did not ask. Listen, boys, I did not ask how he earned it. It's simple as that. He's got a golden boot in the World Cup. He's been top scorer in the Premier League over 2 times already. But he loves goals. He loves goals, and that's what I need in my team. So
your striker will cost you a position in the final. He cannot make a simple 5-yard pass across the box.
This is the same guy you had Lukaku in your team about 2 years ago. I'm sure you know what about strikers and Harry Kane. Listen. The same guy you're talking bad about. All your club legends want him at your right now. Ask them why. Simple as.
Are they twerking for Harry Kane?
Listen,
no, they're saying. They're twerking for Harry Kane.
Simple as. Adrian, you know that's not cap. All the legends are saying it right now. They're saying if Harry Kane's in that United squad, you win.
Nah, nothing like that. Too injury prone, man. Man gets injured every year.
Fair enough, man. You can say that, but
Okay. All right.
need a bit of experience.
Whatever floats your boat, my guy. Whatever floats your boat.
Next pick, Adrian, yourself.
Me. All right. I'm gonna go centre back. A young up and coming centre back wanted by many clubs.
Here we go. I know
at the
who.
moment.
I know this.
French.
Ah,
Baller.
Hey, man.
Bad man. Mr. Upamecano.
Oh, that's a good pick, that one.
Big man. He's gonna be a big player. I've watched not enough of him, but I've watched him in the Champions League when he's played, and he's looked 30 every game. Good on the ball, strong, quick, bit rash. He's a little bit rash. That's what I've seen from him. He's a little bit rash, but he's got that. You remember how Bailly first came to the Prem? He looked strong, big, quick, good on the ball, but he's rash. And hopefully he'll get those mistakes out. But in a few years' time, he'll be at a big team.
To be honest, I'll echo what you say on that. When I watched him against Tottenham in the Champions League, he was very dominant, big, strong, fast, quick. Everything, all those just pace and power you want in a defender. Upamecano does he's going to be a top defender in the next few years. Where do you think he'll go? Joe, you ain't spoken about. Do you think he's going to come to Man United, Upamecano?
I hope he does, to be fair, because obviously with Maguire, we've got someone with a solid defensive base, and I feel like with his pace, you have a correspondence. So one goes up tight, Harry Maguire goes tight, and Upamecano can sweep round. So that would suit our style of play, Upamecano at Man United. So I hope he comes, to be fair.
Sign a new contract, though. Sign a new contract.
That's what I'm sure 2022 till 2022 from him, or 2025. I felt like that. He signed a new contract, so I don't think he's going to leave anytime soon.
But if he does, that's a good shout, though. Him and Maguire would be nice.
That would be different. I can't lie. That would be different.
So,
He's
Joe,
21 as well.
is you up next, Joe?
Right, so now I'm going to go for a player that I know that everyone's got on their list. I know for a fact. I'm going to go Oblak in goal.
Ooh, already? Goalkeepers. Okay.
Yeah, you're pressing me already, fam. Saying Izzy.
I thought I could hold out for him. I'm not going to lie. I thought I could hold out for him.
Yeah, I thought I could hold out for him for a little bit.
So, Joe, you gone for a goalkeeper already? Why is that?
Well, as you can see, how many saves did he make in that Liverpool Atletico game? How many saves did he make? In a big pressurised game in the Champions League, how many saves did he make? How many clean sheets has he got for Atletico Madrid? He's part of one of the best defences in Europe. Some of the saves he makes are unbelievable. He makes the good saves, like the top keeper, he catches everything. Some of the saves he makes are like out of this world, but like they're just standard for him. Like when he makes a good save, it's like, oh, he made another good save. But like it's not like, oh my God, like he's just standard for him. Like he's 9 out of 10 every week. I've never seen him have a bad game. Can someone tell me when he's made a mistake? I actually can't remember.
I don't even watch him enough to tell you, but when I've seen him...
I only watched the Champions League game, so I don't know.
When I've seen him, he's been class,
Yeah, he's a good keeper, though. It's debatable. Him and Alisson are the best keepers in the world, isn't it? So, yeah.
Name too many names, boy. Oh, boy. Give me a chance.
Okay, so funny enough, next I'm gonna do the randomizer. I'm gonna go in random order. Next we have Ty.
Oh, get in there, boy. Okay. Surprised me a bit by going for a keeper. I low key want to do it now. Just before I can tell some people are gonna go for Alisson now that Nosa said it.
I know you're under the lights, Ty. Just stick to your strategy. That's what I'll say. Stick to your strategy.
All right.
Don't let the lights crumble you.
Hey, Pio, what's this guy doing? Why is he trying to pressure me like this?
I'm the host, mate. I'm just trying to advise you. Don't let the lights pressure you.
Yeah, you're right. But I am going to go for. The guys are going to say I'm doing it early, but I'm going to have to do an Adrian here and go for a right back. I'm going to have to go for Hakimi, Borussia Dortmund.
Good.
I'm not sure if you lot want to get on to me saying that you could have held out for him because you're probably right. But he is a generational talent. That boy, he's a right back, or he can play left back just as good as he can play right back. But not only that, he gets up, he plays right wing. It's like he plays right wing for Dortmund, but he's actually still playing right back. And he doesn't get caught out. Not often does he get caught out. So, adds a bit of pace to my team and versatility. That's what I like to have in a football player, versatility. I think that's key. So, young player and bags of potential.
Yeah, one thing's for sure, and that Hakimi can run. That he can
run.
He can run.
Can run. The boy can run.
Facts.
Serious.
Okay, so that's tie with Hakimi of Dortmund. Next, I've got Ben.
Ty's picked the fullback.
Don't pick based on me, boy.
Clown, bro. I'm gonna go get one as well. I'm saying one of the best left backs in the world right now. Still, I'm gonna go Andrew Robinson.
The best, I think the best.
Quality. The best. The best.
So
I'm just hoping no one misses out the second name I had for left back. I just hope someone takes him. I hope.
Bro, no one's taking Brandon Williams. Forget that, man. Forget that.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
So,
Brandon Williams.
saying that, yeah, Adrian, you're next.
Okay.
So I'm always lost. I'm always lost.
It comes like you are for some reason. The randomizer, mate.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go keeper. I'm gonna go back to centre back. There's a tough pick between two English youngsters, but I've gone for the Liverpool youngster, young Gomez, as my other centre back.
Very sweet pick.
Big player.
I don't know why. There was another one, another English lad, very good baller as well, but I just think Gomez probably has a bit more of a higher ceiling, just in terms of he's playing with probably the best defender in the world at the moment, Van Dijk. And who's better to learn off than Van Dijk? It's like Phil Jones learning off Rio Ferdinand or Vidic. Obviously,
Hey, you didn't just compare Phil Jones to
Hey.
Let me change the name. It's we won't even say about United.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that again.
Don't compare. Just don't compare.
But yeah, Gomez, 30 next to Upamecano. The back four is quick and strong all over.
That's an inexperienced,
Very good pick.
inexperienced centre backs there. Whew. Playing against Harry Kane. Oh.
Harry Kane. No, that's
playing against Harry Kane. Oh.
Bullied.
Oh.
He's gonna run it behind them.
Are you funny? Listen, see what I don't like about you lot is there's more to football than just running in behind and stuff like that. Harry Kane plays an old man's game at the same time. He can mix it. It's as simple as that. It depends who he's playing up against. That's how good he is. He can hold it up against you, bring others into play, or he can spin in behind. He's quick. Trust me.
All right, so next I got Joe.
I need. Well, we're running out of options really, but I need another centre back to go next to Varane, and the only better person I can think of with a French connection is Longley for Barcelona.
Good player.
Yeah, nice pick.
So that's quite interesting. You've got Longley from Barcelona, right? He's left footed, isn't he? So that's quite a good balance.
Yeah, and obviously with the chemistry, we're not talking about Ultimate Team, but obviously chemistry with the French connection at the back. And he's overplayed some people. He's playing over Laporte, who's meant to be one of the best left backs in the world. So,
Nosa, I wouldn't have that if I was you, mate.
Man said LB. Man said LB. He's a CB, not LB. You said left back. He's a centre back.
Right, centre back. Man.
You know what he meant? Hey, come on.
I didn't know what he meant. I literally don't know what he meant. Then I didn't know what he meant.
No, he's the best centre back. One of the best centre backs, I think. So
Nosa, that's you next.
You know what? Joe stole one of my picks, and I'm angry. I'm angry, but nevertheless, move on. So my other centre back that I'm going with, he's a quality, very, very versatile centre back. Very versatile. Probably one of the most versatile centre backs there is right now, and I'm gonna go for Marquinhos. Like he can play holding, right back, and centre back.
Good player.
Ooh, big pick.
Very good player.
When I watched him against United when he played DM when he was at Old Trafford, he controlled that game. He controlled it, and he's a centre back. Come on, like he's 25. He's got years and years on him, so you know he's gonna be the best. Like he's the best understudy to Silva. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm moving on with him. So that's it.
Good pick.
Yes. Yeah. To be fair, I'm quite surprised that Marquinhos is still here, to be fair. I think that's a very good player. I echo that as well.
You know what? I didn't know whether to put him in DM or centre back, so I wasn't even sure. Like, so I kind of held back on him. But that is a good pick. That's a good pick.
All right. So I'm just gonna come to you.
Again, Nosa.
No, Ben. Obviously, I'm gonna say, whose team do you think is an easy 3 points against?
Adrian.
Why are you doing that?
I'm thinking. You know, someone's got, Gabriel Jesus up front. I know one of us said that in his back pocket like it's nothing. So I'm not saying this team's not bad, but I just think my team will edge it a little bit more.
Wait, who's your team? Who's your team?
I forgot everyone's team to be fair. I forgot everyone's pick.
Wait, no. Who have you got? Who have you got in defence?
Virgil,
KDB.
No, in defence. I'm talking about in defence. Talk to me about defence.
Virgil and Robinson right now still.
Robertson. Virgil and Robertson. Who's your who? Anyway, I'll talk at the end. Let me not talk too much about it.
I feel like he knows it's going to be a struggle for Jesus there. Just them two names. Just them two names. It was stuck. He was like, oh shit. He was like, oh shit.
Let me be honest.
Yeah, I've got Leroy Sané up there as well. So relax.
Okay, so yeah, no, so you're next, obviously, because you was last first this round. You're first this round.
This might be a wild card, but I feel like this guy, he's put himself on the map at a later stage of his career, but I really like him, innit? He's probably one of my best Liverpool players, innit? If not the best African player right now. I'm going for Sadio Mane, am I right?
Yeah.
Big pick.
I'm quite shocked, actually, that Mane's still in.
Yeah, it's the age factor, It's the age factor. He's 28.
Age.
So it's a bit of hit or miss, innit? By the time he's 30, he might just go like, or he might go, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. He might do Iron Robin in his early 30s, go, you know what I'm saying? We don't know.
Fair enough.
Just hearing
we get it.
So mad.
So, next, I got, so Joe.
Right. My next player, I need someone in front of the back four to keep the ball ticking over and also protect the back four. So I've gone for Rodri of Man City, just to keep the ball. Only 23 years old, Spanish international, plays for one of the best teams in the country in Man City. So that's why I've gone for him.
That hurt him to say that.
Nice pick.
Yeah, it did hurt. I'm not gonna lie. That hurt too much.
No problem. So next up, I got you, Adrian.
Okay. All of you will know this youngster. He's actually going to be my star boy. Mbappe's not my star boy anymore. This kid is going on my right wing. I'll put Naby on the left. This kid, Mason Greenwood.
He would do it, innit? Oh, yeah, hate to see it.
Next 3 or 4 years.
There's always one.
Hey,
listen.
Ben, you said you're going to pop my team.
Hey.
Let the boy talk.
I'm saying it with chest, yeah? Greenwood, hands down, one of the best youngsters I've seen come from United. Apart from Ravel Morrison, Greenwood is up there. That's how good he is. Left and right foot, the kid's unbelievable. Just need to bulk up a tiny bit. Bulk up, get used to the Prem. It would be a start. I'll be happy for him to go to Germany, somewhere like that. Get some more experience. Go to Borussia Dortmund. But he is a star in the making. Hands down.
interesting. So we got the likes of people that have like Mbappe, Haaland, Neymar up top. You got Sane up top, and you think that Greenwood could hold his own in this Super League? Yeah.
It's a 5-year thing, is it not? Is it not a 5-year thing?
Yep.
True, facts.
Okay, no problem. I must say though, he does remind me of a young Van Persie. Greenwood's talent.
He does.
His left foot is very, very good.
No, I do like him.
Yeah. So,
Bias, United bias right there. United bias.
Yeah. Next we got Ben.
All right, listen. Listening to Adrian's description of his pick, I got scared. But I have to go for the kid who's replacing Griezmann right now. The one and only, João Phoenix.
Oh, interesting.
What's going on?
See. I thought about picking him, but he hasn't done enough for what he's. Like,
He ain't done enough for
signed
100 million.
Bro.
He's just got the.
Bro,
You got understand, you can't let it go.
It's a good pick, though. It's a good pick.
So, Ben, I'm just going to come to you. I'm just going to get Felix's stats up because I just want to see what, obviously, the player you're picking. I do believe he has... Wait on, let me just... he has 4 goals this year, this season currently for Atletico Madrid. Do you think, obviously...
What a player.
Do you think he's can hack it in this league? Obviously, he had a big move. Obviously, went for 120 million. 4 goals. Do you think that's enough to? Oh.
Listen, I've got goals already. I just need him to go through the pockets, pick out some passes, and see what he can do in it. He's a good player. Everyone knows he's a good player.
Yeah.
He can work. So we'll see.
Do you think he's that creative attacking midfielder that can pick the
100%.
pockets out and shit?
100%. I have faith.
He does remind me of Kaka. I can't lie. He reminds me a little bit of Kaka.
Quality player.
Okay, all right. So, Ty, it's you.
You know what? I could have gone for a big centre mid, but instead I'm gonna go for a centre back with a bit of experience. So I'm gonna go with Skriniar from Inter Milan. You know what? My team hasn't got enough strength in it. I need a strong centre back. You know them guys that don't care about the game. They're just
Some
skill.
skill.
Gabriel Jesus, get him out of it. Gabriel Jesus, get him out. Against Skriniar, you think he cares about his little legs?
Wait, Inter Milan was the team that got knocked out in the group stage and they saw Skriniar. Like, they're playing in Europa League, come on. They're playing in Europa League. You're talking there.
Wait. Wait. You know, I mentioned one player. You know, he doesn't play for the whole team. Like, it's not just him. It's not a team of Skriniars. It's not a team of Skriniars. You know that, right? Get that, right?
It's not a player. They conceded goal.
Come on.
They conceded goal. That's the defense fault. If you concede a whole Conte, defensive manager, Conte, and they're getting relegated to Europa League, and he was the main man at CB. Him and Godin, innit?
Bro,
come on,
listen.
There.
Okay, bro. You know what? You've brought up great points. It's true. I'm not even gonna dispute what you're saying because low key, they weren't performing that great in the champs. That's true. But like say how Van Dijk was playing at Liverpool when Liverpool were conceding 5 goals a game up until the Champions League final. He's still good in the league, no? Does he still get credit?
Yeah.
Are you gonna call him? You feel me?
Yeah.
Strong point.
I mean, that's Van Dijk. That's the best centre back in the world.
No, he's a top defender. Let's not get it wrong. He's a top defender. Like, I've watched a couple games.
That's what I'm saying. Liverpool were leaking goals in the Champions League. Van Dijk was still top 3 in the Ballon d'Or votes. There's levels to it, bro. It's not you gotta watch the whole game. It's not just about like conceding goals here and there. Like,
do you watch Sharia then? Do you watch Sharia?
You know what? I don't watch it like that enough.
I gotta watch the whole game.
No. But do you know why I'm saying it like that? I'm only saying that because you're basing.
Yeah, no, I'm being a bit like subjective. Yeah, I'm being a bit
100%. But I'm only saying it's obviously I don't want Skriniar to get caught in my team, innit, car. I'm bringing him for a bit of experience next to the lit, innit. You know them strong centre backs that kind of complement.
Yeah, them Eastern European dudes, they don't care.
This is what I'm talking about. He knows that them strong, aggressive centre backs that ain't gonna take nothing. So what? Greenwood, snap your legs. Done now. You might be out for a couple. Listen. Watch out. These little strikers you lot got, don't worry about it. They'll be dealt with.
Hold on,
They'll
Tad.
be dealt with.
Before you go on, I remember pre-season. I'm pretty sure Greenwood turned Skriniar inside out, but I don't know. You might want to go watch that game.
I watched that game. I watched that game.
Listen. Good points from both Nosa and Adrian, but as far as I'm concerned, he was not playing with the team he's going to be playing in that I've drafted right now.
Fair point.
So, Ty, you're saying your coach can influence him turn around?
Listen, you lot wait on my coach. I feel like you know who's coming. Don't even try and pick him. It's as simple as that.
No problem. So we got.
I want to say, if you man watch that game, Aaron Wan-Bissaka done a 50-yard sprint when he was 20 yards behind. So.
Oh yeah, I remember that game.
But Greenwood caught up to Skriniar.
No, I'm talking about Bissaka caught up to Dalbo. Is it Dalbo or something like that? That left back, that Brazilian left back. That used to.
No.
He's quick.
Who?
Dalbo.
Yeah, he
caught up to him.
Easy, without. It was just like that.
Mad.
That's my right back there. That's my right back.
Yeah, I respect it.
Okay, so next round we're in round 9.
Let me get first pick.
First pick, I have Adrian.
Okay.
Hey, this guy's been number 1 pick like 3 times now. Listen.
This is his second time being first choice.
How much did you pay him? Adrian, how much did you pay him? How much did you pay him?
It's because you're always coming late, fam. Stop coming late and maybe you get first pick. All right. I might throw a little curveball here and go for a manager.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw it because my manager. I know someone's already got this manager, and people know I want this manager. Out of the group, out of this whole podcast, people know I want Poch as my manager.
You're boring. I've had enough.
Wait.
You lot literally just heard me say don't pick him. Goes and pick.
He was on my page.
Listen, boy.
Hey, Adrian, who's the keeper again?
Yeah?
Who's the keeper again?
I'm black.
Don't worry, that's not my keeper.
That's mine.
Oh.
Poch is going to play golf for you, yeah?
No, my keepers aren't there. My keeper's at the bottom here.
Hey, what? Can I ask you what has Poch won?
Oh, fuck it out.
What does Poch won?
What has he won? Like, what has he won in his career? He's been at Southampton, and I think what's the other team? Real Sociedad, if I'm wrong. What's the other team?
Listen. I'm not going to talk about Poch's winning career. I don't want to talk about. I think personally he will have his time to win. I think his time will come.
He would.
Okay,
for sure.
Adrian, you're going for Pochettino. So you're going for Pochettino. Obviously, Nosa mentioned his records. Do you think he can actually bring trophies to your club? Or do you think that mentality?
No. Do you know what I think is? He's been at Southampton, proved he got them to a level. What were they? Where were they? 5th before he left? Something like that.
They came at 6th, I think.
6th, yeah. So he got a good Southampton team. The base was good. He got them everywhere. Didn't have the funds. Cool. Went to Tottenham. Done the same thing. Made the mistake in the final by playing Kane when he shouldn't have. That was the biggest mistake because I think if Moura played, he would give Liverpool more of a game. But even then at Spurs, did he really have the same amount of funds? Not really. Put him in City's team, unlimited funds. Put him at United, unlimited funds. Put him at Chelsea before they're banned, unlimited funds. Arsenal, probably not because they're broke. But who else we got? Even Newcastle now. Put him Newcastle, a couple years' time. With the money, he'll do wonders. He's got the right mentality. He's got the drive. He's got the football, high energy. I think he's got it all, but just needs that money. Every top manager needs money. Pep, all of them, they need it.
Yeah.
So
that Pochettino, I think Pochettino is really good at projects and just building clubs long term and just making them play good football and just building them, which is you got Pete, Greenwood, so he's going to need to build Greenwood, so that's for sure.
Pete, can I quickly respond to Adrian? Yeah,
go on.
You know how some managers, though, managers are better at dealing with money than others. Yeah. Let me just point out the fact that Poch came into Tottenham, and when he first got money, what did he do with it? He bought Ndombele, family. He hasn't really done much for me, you know.
You see,
he hasn't really done much for me, you know.
With Ndombele, he's one of those players where he's a hit or miss. It's like when Fergie bought Varane, top player, but didn't really make it United. It's just one of those unlucky signings. One of those. I feel like he could have been the bang or
No,
was hit and
he
miss.
probably still can. He probably still can. But
He's only like 23,
yeah.
so you've got.
Yeah, 100.
He needs that
You're
push.
right
He
there.
needs a push.
So Adrian's going for a manager. Next up, I got Nosa.
Cool. So I'm going for my number 4, my DM, my cleaner, my get the bins out type of guy. You know, just does his. He just does his job. That's sweet. He doesn't give a toss about anything else. I'm going for my patriotic brother. I'm going for NDD and Beads. You know,
That was top draw.
he's the
I
best
love that
DM
one.
in the Prem of like this season. One of like.
Yeah,
so
one of.
I got
100.
backing for
Let me
that.
say one
I
of.
got
Let me
backing for that.
backtrack a bit. One of.
Yeah, one
like,
of.
he's 22.
Yeah.
He's proven his.
Wait, do you actually think he's 22?
I did not believe my eyes. I thought it was like late 20s.
Yeah, go on. Why you pick MDD?
We saw when he was injured for like 3 or 4 games. Like Leicester started losing games. We saw it. From you man beat them like he wasn't playing that game when you man beat them like that.
No, he was. But yeah,
Okay,
I know he played that period where they started losing games was MDD.
Yeah, he was on and off. That period when they started losing games, he was on and off. So I don't know. Like when Tillemans and Maddison plays, when he sits, it just lets them flourish so much. And I just like someone when you play one and DM, it allows more offensive flow for your attacking players. You know what I'm saying? So I just think when he sits one and DM, there's not a lot of players that can sit one and DM and do so well. You know what I'm saying? So if you can sweep that behind the back 4, like it's just lovely, innit? So yeah, that's my pick. That's my DM.
Good pick.
Next up, I got Ty.
Let me trade out a player, man. Let me get him out, man. I want Bernardo Silva at my team. I want him at my team.
Mate.
Not happy.
You already picked him. It's confirmed. You're gonna have to put him pigeonhole in your teams. I'm sorry, mate.
Cool. No. I'll keep him. He's better than most
He wanted
wingers anyway. He's better than most you lot swingers anyway. But say nothing.
Nothing still.
Say nothing. Adrian picked a manager. I'm gonna do the same, and I'm gonna get Pep Guardiola. And need I say why? Come on, I feel like we all know.
I can't lie, Ty. No offense.
Has he won a Champions League outside Barcelona?
No one what?
Has he won a Champions League outside Barcelona?
Hey.
Won a He hasn't. He's hit multiple semi-finals and all of that. But as far as I'm concerned, he hasn't won a Champions League, but he's won how many leagues? Leagues in abundance.
Ronnie is already going to the best clubs in every country, saying I'm the best. Like he's not saying I'm the best, but like go to look what Mourinho done in 05 or 04 when it with Porto. Come on, like he won champs. Like
wait. Say that again. Wait. Say that again. When did he do it? In when?
Sorry.
When did he do it?
Hey, nigga, you want to drill me out like that?
Man said he done it at Porto when? In 2020, bro. In big 2020. In big 2020, you know. This is when Rio Ferdinand was still playing. What does it do for me? Like, I don't understand what it do for me. Like, this ain't gonna do nothing.
Okay. What do you think you need? Like he's had the funds at Barca, Bayern. Listen, he's been to unlimited semi-finals, unlimited. But yeah,
what I will say, me personally, in my opinion, I think that obviously he has had the funds at these teams, but like Ancelotti's had the same funds, Mourinho's had the same funds. Like he's actually gone to these teams, changed their philosophies, changed the way they play, and like do you know what I mean? Even Bayern Munich, they were winning before he came, but he changed the philosophy, obviously he didn't get the Champions League, but everywhere he goes, you can see his footprint.
I didn't see it from that viewpoint, innit? So yeah, that's a good point.
You can see his footprint everywhere he goes.
Is he gonna stay? Is he gonna stay?
Oh,
because he can take a sabbatical anytime. This guy loves to take breaks.
You know what? As far as I'm concerned, this is a 5-year project. Yeah, as Peter said, it's a 5-year project, and Pep Guardiola has already stated that. How long has he been at City? And he said that he's willing to stay his contract up until the transfer ban is done. So as far as I'm concerned, that's 3-4.
Okay, I hear that. That's a fair point.
But what I'm saying is, he's brought out the best in players. You know, he's brought out potential that players didn't even see before he came through. That such as Sterling. Who really thought that Sterling was going to be bagging in goals like he has been? Do you know what I mean? Like Sterling had potential, but he made him see different levels. He brought him into world class. Like world
No,
class.
that's facts. That's straight facts.
Give him a DM, give him a good team like this. I don't see anything wrong with it. I want my team to play nice football, possession, it's high pressing, where players have energy. Do you know what I mean? And Pep Guardiola, he can inspire players to do that, as far as I'm concerned. So, hey, I would take him as the best manager in the world. You lot bring up good points, innit? Because he hasn't won a champion. He's won it once. Then no, how many times has he won it?
Twice.
2?
Twice.
Twice.
Was it
2
twice?
times.
Yeah.
It's a good point to say that he hasn't won it, like, enough times. He hasn't been to the final enough times, but you know, that's football, man. You come up against better teams. Like he was playing against Real Madrid in the final against semi-final with Bayern, innit?
To be fair,
Cristiano Ronaldo, you know, sometimes
he
you
came up.
you know.
I think he came up against MSN and the best Real Madrid team that's been around in a while. So you can't really doubt him.
It's tough, innit? It's tough. Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, they dominate. If you manage them two, you've got a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Friend.
yeah, man.
So
I see you lot's points though. I see you lot's points.
Next, we got Ben.
Lovely. All right. I have to flip a coin on this one, but I need a big. I need an aggressive centre back to go with Van Dijk. I'm gonna go Jose Jimenez.
Yeah. Big shot.
Decent.
Wait, Joe. You said Joe, sir? You're muted, sir.
I said, is he that good of a player because he didn't start against Liverpool? I don't think.
No, he's been injured. He's been injured most of the season. But
okay.
Everyone has it. Everyone has an injury. So.
Wait, sir, who'd you say?
Jimenez.
Your striker?
No, the Atletico centre back.
Uruguay.
Oh, the Uruguayan don. Oh, man, I thought you was going for Jimenez from Wolves.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I saw him at the World Cup. He was crying, innit?
Everyone cries at the World Cup.
Centre back, innit? Big centre back.
Yeah, he was crying when Griezmann scored his free kick or something like that. I remember.
It's about passion. That's what I like. That's passion.
Yeah, that's not passion. That's pussy boy. That's pussy boy.
Love for the game, bro. Love for the game.
That's pussy play.
I know what passion is.
So,
like it.
Joe, your last but not least, you're next.
Right, so I need someone to go in midfield, right? So I've had a toss-up between a couple of Ajax players. I'm not going to be honest. But I'm going to go for my guy, Bruno Fernandes, in midfield.
Oh, snake in it, man. Snake in it.
Just because, right, I'm going to give you a reason why, okay? Can anyone name me since
Oh, we don't care, Joe. We don't care.
No, I want to hear him. I actually want to hear him. I really want to hear him.
Absolute hater, right? Can someone name me a more influential player than Bruno Fernandes since Alex Ferguson's left?
He's been there for 4 games. You're talking influential.
4 games. More than that. Wait.
Good point.
Okay.
4
We're not
games.
talking about Man United. Right, now we're going to talk about Sporting Lisbon.
Oh,
He's
my
won.
God.
He's won
the
a Nations
Portuguese
League
league.
with Portugal.
I don't think
He's
you watched
national.
the game this season.
Wait,
I don't think you watched the game this season.
He didn't even win the title there. Did he win the title
League.
there?
That's Sporting Lisbon.
Let's put clarification behind. You know the championship is better than that league, the championship.
No, it's not.
Liga Nos,
Porto.
Liga Balloons.
Porto, Benfica.
Liga Nosa.
He's done it in Europa League.
But Joe, go. Let Joe explain your pick. Why are you picking him? Why
Go.
you pick your team?
Right. Just look at the stats, just the goals as well, and his all-round play. He's made Man United 10 times better in the amount of time he's been there. Man United's improved on the pitch, like the results have improved, and he's scored. How many goals did he score? Like last season, like even in Europa League, he scored like over 30 goals, like from midfield. It's a joke. And who didn't want him? Every club wanted him. On a real.
I'll give him, I'll give him that. Like, you can't discredit goals, like regardless of the league at some point. But yeah, like I'll give him that. Like, from a sentiment, from like a number 8 position or whatever position, you can't discredit that. Like a Lampard.
You liking a bit of shooting, inshallah? That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. Okay, so Joe, that means you're obviously first in this round because you're last round.
Yeah.
Can you hear music can you hear music in the background?
No.
Oh, wicked.
Okay, so now I need a fullback. There's not many right backs out there. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been looking all over, but I need a bit of a French connection going in there. So I'm going to go for Benjamin Pavard, someone who's won the World Cup, played over 30 games for Bayern Munich this season, 27 caps for France. So I'm going to go for Benjamin Pavard. Won a World Cup. It just says it all. So, yeah.
So, Joe, you're going 3 out of 4 defenders that are French. Why is that?
Yeah. World Cup winners. Only 2 years ago. So, yeah, I'll take that.
No problem. Okay, so that means, Ben, you're next. Go on.
That can play. That can save shots, do everything. I'm going to go with the Stegen.
To Stegen. I'm shocked. Why is no one taking to Stegen? That's a world-class goalkeeper.
Yeah,
there.
I did have him on my list. But I just think all round, All Black's a better keeper. I've seen ter Stegen make mistakes.
He is.
Ben, you keep. Yeah. Put your volume up a little bit. Or just speak louder.
Took All Black, so I just thought that was my first pick to be. That was my first keeper pick. So second pick. So I go with the Stegen. Good player.
That's a top class goalkeeper, I must admit. So that means Ty, you're next.
No one's picked Alisson, innit?
Yeah, someone else.
Oh, you're joking.
No one has.
Thank God, boys. Get me Alisson. Get me Alisson. It's as simple as this. You've got
Is that payback for Poch? Is that payback for Poch?
Listen. You've got ter Stegen, yeah, who is probably, I'd say, the best with his feet in goal. You've got All Black, who's probably best shot stopper. Alisson is probably the best all-round goalkeeper. He doesn't do anything wrong. The most I've seen him do wrong was that silly thing he done where he tried to do too much. He tried to turn someone. Someone tackled him that was what Iheanacho must have done him dirty, innit? But yeah, man, Alisson is a game changer. He's a game changer. So get him in my goal. He's 27 as well.
Yeah, he's
Champions League winner. Liverpool are happy with him. Pete, you're happy with him.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hey, what? Fam, you didn't spin the wheel because I'm lost again, innit? You didn't spin the wheel.
No, you're next.
I was lost.
You're next, Nosa, mate. Be patient. You're second last time. So that means you're second to last this time. So, yeah. Nosa, go on.
This one is I would say, it's a gamble, innit? But obviously, when I see prospects, I vouch for them, you know what I'm saying? I think this guy... Hey, chill, relax.
I know who's coming. I'm with you.
No one. This is gonna take you by surprise. Nah, so I've seen this guy play a couple of times, innit? And I think he's quite good. I think he's got the potential to be the world's class player he is, keeper. And there's not that many type of players like him. There's not that many black keepers, so I'm gonna go for Onana. He's a co-player. Onana.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Hey, good player.
He's good. He's a good goalkeeper. Very good goalkeeper.
He loves getting out of his goal, though. He loves it.
He's from Barcelona youth set up.
Yeah,
Barcelona
he loves it. He's a good player with his feet as well, man. I like that. That's a good pick.
Nano's my goalkeeper because he's 24, 25, I think. So he's got like 10, 12 years on him. So I'm saying.
Good pick.
So Nosa goes with Onana from Ajax. Adrian, it's you.
All right, this one was tough for me because keeper-wise, I know who I want to go with in my heart. I know I have to go with him in my heart, but
he's gonna go. Don't do it, Adrian. Don't do it. I beg you, don't do it. You know who I was gonna go for. You know he's falling off. You know he's falling off.
But because of his recent form, I'm not going to pick him, and I'm going to go for someone who's actually recently been good, and that's Thibaut Courtois.
Oh, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Thibaut Courtois.
What'd you say?
You might laugh, yeah, but understand this. He's been in form recently. He has been in form.
I'll give it to him. Real Madrid have had a good defense this season. But I'm worried about his form last couple of seasons prior to this season.
Of course.
Early stages
Of
of the
course.
season, did you see him?
When?
The early stage of the season.
Yeah, but Real Madrid were all over the place themselves. They
True,
didn't have cohesion then. But
you're right. I'll give you that.
The same thing I can say for De Gea is he doesn't have a strong defense. Even though when he was saving us, he was unbelievable. But now, United, their defense is getting better, and he's not conceding as many. He's not making as many mistakes as he
United's
was.
got a good defense. Like United's got a decent defense.
Now it does. But last season, when he was making those mistakes, our defense was probably the worst in the league.
His own mistakes. You can't blame on the defense. Like,
No, not his own mistakes. But I'm saying when defense make mistakes, you're not concentrating. You know what I mean? Knock-on effect. I'm not saying he's not been dead because he has been. He's been poor.
Fair enough.
For his standards.
Yeah, I can agree on that.
That's why I take Courtois.
Joe, talk to me about that fraud of a goalkeeper, De Gea.
You're mute,
He's
bro.
on mute, bro.
Concentration's not been. Oh, am I mute?
No, you're not.
I can hear you.
Yeah, his concentration's not the greatest. He said he's been at Man United for 9 years now, so it's a long time. Next year will be 10 years at Man United. So I'm not too sure because obviously we've got Dean Henderson who's at Sheffield United on loan, who's a very good young keeper. He's kept like the most clean sheets, but I'm not too sure what his position is going to be next year. It'll be interesting to see if we keep him or not. So
yeah, I think it is interesting with De Gea. It's a weird one because obviously he came in. Obviously Fergie's brought him in as like Van der Sar's replacement. He started off really shaky. And then he came into his own. He became like unbelievable. Those seasons, he's literally like the cat saving everything. And now he's gone back to his old sort of form. So I think it is a bit weird. Like, would you next season? What would you do, Adrian? Would you start Henderson or would you keep staying with De Gea?
You got to stay with him. You got to stay with him.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of Henderson, and I like what I see of him at Sheffield United. Some of the saves he's been making, he's been pretty consistent. The only mistake I can think of is the one against Liverpool. That's the only one I can think of Henderson. But with De Gea, you had, so many. Everton again, where he said he got fouled when he didn't get fouled. So there's been quite a lot of mistakes.
Joe. Who's been better, him or Pickford this season?
Calamities.
I'm going to be honest. For me, I think Pickford's not even England's number one anymore, for me personally. So I'd say De Gea's been better.
Pickford's the worst keeper in the Premier League. Pickford's the worst.
Who's the best English keeper?
Yeah, who would you take for England if you was Southgate? Who would you start?
To be fair, I think I know this is going to sound weird, but I would have Ben Foster as number 2. I think he's an underrated keeper. Listen, and number 1,
You can't.
Right. How could he?
How are we going to go from number 1 to number 3?
I thought he was going to say Nick Pope.
Pickford like that.
Ben Foster.
Nick Pope. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Nick Pope, I'd have number 1.
Man, let 8 goals get conceded against him against Man City. Man said Ben Foster.
No, Nick Pope.
Not bad shout.
Nick Pope's these. I don't know. Ben Foster. I don't know, man.
Who else? Because
Dean Henderson. Me number 1. Me personally, I've Dean Henderson number 1. Pickford.
The best one.
No, wait. I'm going to stop you there. Sorry. Okay. Under 21 tournament last year, right, against France, Dean Henderson made 2 mistakes for the goal.
Yeah, but he's a changed goalkeeper now, though. He's a much changed goalkeeper now.
But he's still at Sheffield United.
First team football now, fam. Come on.
Peter's right as well. He's
had a full season in the Premier League now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, one whole season to change your life. That's exactly like the game. You know what I'm saying?
Nick Pope, I think Nick Pope is just a solid goalkeeper. He doesn't make mistakes. Have you ever seen Nick Pope make a mistake for Burnley? I don't think I have.
Well, you can't. You know that's a bit biased. Come on, he's 27. He's been through that stage where you're gonna be shit as a goalkeeper. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
but
when you're young,
I guess that's why Joe's picking him as well. It's almost like not risk free because going into a tournament, it's always going to be a risk. But I guess he's got more experience in him. Do you know what I mean? Taking Dean is probably.
But the thing is, like Pickford, I think Southgate will probably pick him just because of the style of play. He wants to play out from the back, but I don't think that's the best way to go.
I know he's probably Pickford. Is obviously he's been with the squad. He's been called up a lot of times.
Exactly.
He's established. He'll rock the boat before in tournaments. I do think he'll probably go pick him personally. And Henderson. But okay, so Round 11, penultimate round. We got first pick is Nosa.
Hey, lovely stuff. Okay, so to finish off my team, you know, the creme de la creme, the icing on the cake, you know.
Hey, mister, get to your point, bro.
Hey, calm down. The niggas are scared of my team already. Like, what's going on? So, you know, Zidane brought this player in, and he's done very well. He eclipses what Bissaka is for Real Madrid on the left flank. And
You didn't.
like I say again,
You
let
didn't.
me go. Like when now I still follow Leon quite a lot. And the game against Man City last year, he was my standing player with our like. So I'm gonna go for Mendy.
Yes, thank God you picked him. Thank God someone picked
He's
him.
cold hearted.
Yeah.
Bros,
All
just everything in it. Yeah,
All
all up.
Injured half of the season. No, but anyway, go.
True. He is a bit injury prone. He's a bit injury prone.
You know, it's not easy to sit out Marcelo. You know, I know he's declining, but it's not easy to sit out Marcelo. You know what I'm saying?
No, but it's injuries though, bro. It's injuries.
He'll recover, innit? You man are picking.
So you're recovering.
G.
You're right.
Yeah,
I picked Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Right, I picked Harry Kane.
Next, we got Joe.
Right. To finish off my team, I've got a left back as well. There's a couple of left backs out there, but I'm going to go for the World Cup winning back four. I'm going to go for Hernandez.
So is that Lucas Hernandez or the other Hernandez?
Yeah, I'm going to go for I'm going to play the one from Bayern Munich at left back.
Yeah, that's Lucas Hernandez.
Yeah, Lucas Hernandez. Yeah.
He missed like 3/4 of the season, huh?
So guys are saying he's a bit injury prone, Joe. The streets are saying he's a bit injury prone.
No, well, he was there at a tournament, and he's played for a lot of clubs, so I don't think he's injury prone. Let me just look.
Man didn't do his research.
Yeah, I did. I did. I know. Well, all you need to know is he's a World Cup winner. And he's
and Sonsi won the World Cup, fam. Like, what's going on with this World Cup team?
Did he play?
No, Joe, this is the first time you said it.
Did he play? Well, even before that, he was part of the Atletico team that went to 2 Champions League finals. So
okay, I'll give him that. Yeah, because I remember he used to be that position.
I went to 2 Champions League finals.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So Joe's going with Lucas Hernandez. Next up, I've got Ty.
Who is it, sorry?
Ty, it's you.
Oh, I picked a manager. So do I get to of my team, or is that an error? Did I mess up with that?
No, that's cool. Pick whatever positions you want.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna. This one's a long shot, a big long shot, boys. But listen, 5 years, yeah. I didn't get Kylian. I'm going for next up, yeah. He's next up on the books, boys. Get me Ansu Fati.
Hey.
I'm moving Bernardo Silva.
That's a big choice.
Fati. Get me Ansu Fati.
Yeah? Bad boy.
You know what?
So Ty, so talk to me about Fatty. What's his best position? Where do you see him in your team?
You know what? I'm gonna say his best position is I've seen him play mostly on the left flank. Yeah, because you know what? I reckon he's a striker. I reckon he's a striker. Yeah. But obviously you're not gonna get that position at Barca. But coming in at Barcelona and he can play anywhere in that front three. Just how Barca play 4-3-3 system. He can play anywhere in that front three because what he does a lot is he gets in behind. He's quick. He's nice on the ball. He scored in the Champions League. He scored on his debut a lot, just like Rashford. Yeah. But he's how old is he? 17 or 18?
18, I think. Oh, he's 17. I think he's 18.
Either way, he's got years on him, and already there's talks of him getting into the Spanish team, and he's that age. I've got to take him. He scored against Inter already. He scored in the league for them. He's a good player. So talking about Kylian Mbappe, Ansu Fati is next up. So for those of you that don't know him, check him out on YouTube. Simple. Check him out. Oh no! Here we go. Here we go. What? I'm ready for you. I'm ready. I'll pick a player. Nosa's ready for me. I swear down, he's ready for me. Go on.
In 5 years' time, he's gonna be 22.
Yeah.
22.
Uh-huh.
And like to pick a 17-year-old that, or as I don't know how many goals he scored. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Do you think, like, you think
No, you're right. No, you're right. I get you. Let's not get time. I get you. I get why you're laughing, but
no, that's your start. No, that's your start lineup, not your sub. Your start lineup.
He's starting. But you know what? How Nosa's laughing, yeah? Understand that football, it doesn't play by age. You don't have to be 25, 28, 30 to play a good game. It's as simple as that.
Yeah,
This
you don't.
This is a draft. So Ansu Fati, get him in. He can score goals. What? Who was Barcelona's manager at the time? I don't know, but he put him in against Inter Milan in the Champions League. He scored a goal straight away as soon as he came on. Impact.
Yeah, that is good. It's good.
Yeah, no doubt. He's a good player.
Mason Greenwood. He's got Mason Greenwood. You've got Rashford teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got some wild cards in there, boys. You put your stocks in.
That's a wild card.
Serious
wild card. But listen, age ain't nothing but a number in football, man.
I hope your stocks come up good and they profit, Ty.
Listen, seriously, I'm banking on it.
So next, I've got Adrian.
Right, is this my second to last one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, of course, I didn't get the midfield picks early, but this one, I think he's a solid player. I think he's Uruguayan or Paraguayan, I'm not too sure. Plays for Real Madrid. Valverde.
You're right, Go pick.
Young Valverde. I think he'll be a baller. He
was on my list. So let's be honest.
Do you know what made me think he's going to be a top player against Atletico Madrid in the final when he had no other choice but to bring him down? That's winner's mentality.
Adrian, So what, Adrian, do you think he's more of a defensive midfielder or attacking midfielder? Or where's he playing your team?
You see, this is what I don't understand. With Valverde, he's very good defensively, but he's also a very good ball carrier. I've seen him on the ball, and he's not shy on the ball. He's not shy on the ball. So if I was him, I'll put him as like a Kovacic, but a more defensive Kovacic. If you get what I mean. Kovacic is very, very good dribbler of the ball and brings the ball forward, but Valverde can do the same, but he does more box-to-box sort of work as well. So I put him just in front of Partey, but just behind my Cam, who you'll have to wait and see who that is. But this is a real gem, my Cam. No one's picked him.
Come on, boys. Let me get my next pick in. I'm hoping no one steals him.
Okay, so next, last but not least, we have Ben.
All right. I'm gonna pick my manager right now because I know he might go in the next round. Back to back. 3 times Zidane. I'm just gonna go with Zidane straight.
Big manager.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So you're going for Zidane. Well, talk to me. So you're going for Zidane. Why? What style are you implementing in your team actually with Zidane? Tell me that. Explain what.
Quick plays, passing the ball, getting the ball forward as fast as you can, and scoring lots of goals. Easy, as simple as possible. Let's go, man. How it is.
Then don't you think Zidane is more suited to knockout football? He's proved it in knockout stage football, but when it comes to the league, he's only won one in the past 5 years or something.
That's fair. Well, obviously, this season, Real Madrid was struggling at the start. He come in, made it strong. I think they're top of the league. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I think or level with Barca.
Barca.
But they come back from they were like 4th or something like. They were good.
They were, yeah.
I know he's like solid. He'll bring in good.
Good. That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah,
interesting. So you're going Zinedine Zidane. All right. So let me just read the picks out to you again. So Nosa went with Ferdinand Mendy. Joe went with Lucas Hernandez. Ty went with Ansu Fati. Adrian went with Valverde, and Ben went with Zidane. Joe, I'm coming to you. Who do you think was the pick of the round?
I think Zidane. Zidane, to be fair. I'm going for the manager. He's won Champions League 3 times in a row. You can't really. That's unheard of. Unheard of. Unheard of.
Three-peat.
Yeah. Can't argue it's Zidane, innit?
Yeah, you can't really.
The last round, boys. I hope you're all seeing your teams.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to put my gap for it.
You know, so we're going to penultimate round. Obviously, it goes back up. So Ben's first.
All right. I'm going to pick the guy who's meant to change English football. He's got a wicked left foot. Everyone knows who it is already. I'm going to go with Phil Foden.
Good pick. Great pick. I like him.
I like him. I respect Foden. I think Foden got a nice left foot. If obviously David Silva's on his farewell tour, so he's still getting minutes in that. But when David Silva goes, Foden, when he comes in, I do feel like Foden, he's got a proper left foot. Yeah, he slots in very well. He's got nice football. So Ben picking Phil Foden. Wait, no, so you went why did you go
I don't know. Like, when young players don't get game time, it just gives me like, whoa, what's going on?
So that's more a reflection on Pep than him, then.
Sorry?
That's more a reflection on Pep than Foden.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it is. Don't get me wrong. But when young players don't get game time, and you're picking someone that does he have more than 15, 20 games this season, starting as well, starting.
Hey, youngest Premier League player. That's what I'm gonna say as well. Add that in there. I throw that in there with the sky. Listen, obviously, Pep said he's too good for me to send him out on loan. That says it all. Like, he's a good player. Everyone knows.
Yeah, he is. He's a co-player. He's a co-player. I just want to wait on the next 2 to 3 years. They'll see more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next, we got Adrian.
Right, my final pitch. Now, some of you may have forgot about him, but this boy was meant to be a wonder kid.
Oh, wicked.
There you go.
He was meant to be a wonder kid, and I still think he will become one.
Oh, I know.
Renato.
No. Yes. Martin Odegaard.
Wait, who's your front three?
Huh?
Who's your front three?
Mbappe, Greenwood, and Gnabry.
Oh, where's Odegaard going to play? 10?
Cam.
Oh, fair enough. No, that's not fair enough. That's not fair enough.
You know what? I do have to echo Odegaard because this season for Sociedad, he's had actually a very good season.
Whole season.
Yeah.
He's had, like, even when man looks at all the stats, he comes up as like chances created, just in terms of like assists. He's up there in numbers. Odegaard, I think people slept on him because obviously he got bought for that fee from Real Madrid, but now obviously he shaked off the price tag, and I do think he's a cold player. So Odegaard is one to watch.
There was another wonder kid from Madrid that I wanted to take, but I couldn't. Too young for me. Too young.
Yeah, him, Odegaard, and that. What's that? Isaac? Is that Isaac guy?
Nah. Kubo.
I'm talking about.
Oh no! You can never pick him. Not Kubo. Surely.
Why?
Nah, man. He hasn't done nothing.
Yeah.
He hasn't even had a game for him. You know what I mean? I get you.
The YouTube video.
He's a prospect. Yeah. No, he's a prospect though. He's a prospect, but
he is a prospect.
Yeah. Like someone like Phil Foden and Odegaard are better picks than, you know. But I see you though. You're looking into the future proper.
Mm-hmm.
So next is Utah, actually.
You know, the same guys that laughed at me for fatty, you know. But never mind. I'm gonna go with. I'm surprised he slipped down this far, you know. But based on what I've seen, he's going to be another world class left back. I don't think surprise you lot. I feel like you lot are going to be a bit disappointed you didn't get him. But Renan Lodi for Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, I had him. I had him on my list.
He had a minute.
Yeah, I had him on my list. Good player. Very good player.
I think him and Robertson are going to dominate that position for the next couple.
He's 21.
However,
he's 21.
So I'm saying
21.
The baller, comfortable on the ball, that composure. speed, determination. He's just like another
His crossing
Alexander.
ability as well. His crossing ability is top draw.
He's in the Atletico team, you gotta hold your own at some points when you're attacking, you know, because they don't really push together
Push up,
high. Do you know what I mean? So on the wings, it's a bit tight for you, but he held his own against Liverpool, and in the league, solid player. So attacking, he knows how to defend.
Hold on.
I don't see anything wrong with
watch that second leg. Chamberlain and Salah were ripping him a lot.
Said,
a heck of a lot.
No, but come on. No, Pete. I know you watch Liverpool every week, yeah. But let's not forget that's a world-class team, you know.
Yeah.
You've got to understand.
I'll give you that.
Playing in the champs, yeah, you're gonna get done.
I guess Anfield is a different.
Yeah, I mean, Anfield is a different ball game.
You can't play your game
one side.
You can't play your game.
It's
Ben, what did you say? Hey.
I was agreeing to that. A couple of times, Salah, Trent, and Chamberlain were just going at him, but obviously,
no. Let's. Yeah, you're right. No fullback. Yeah, no fullback is perfect, especially not against Liverpool. But you know, he held his own. So I think
with that, his age is a big factor. That 21 years of age, and he's playing at that level.
Exactly. So, yeah, man.
Second to last, I got Joe. What's your pick? You're on the Mount Mute.
So I've got to put a gaffer in place to get results. I'm going for a manager that has won 8-0 this season, won 4-0, and is the youngest coach in history to win a Champions League knockout game. I'm going to go for the 32-year-old Junior Nagelsmann.
Good coach. Good coach.
Best coach.
I did not expect that from you, Joe. I did not expect that from you. I can't lie.
No, because
I thought you were going to go for like Chris Wilder or something.
I was expecting Brendan Rodgers.
I thought it was Rodgers.
No, because he's got a sports science degree, so I learned about him as well, and he imprints sports science into his philosophy, and he changes formation from a 3 at the back to a 4 as well. With my team, I can do that, putting Hernandez into a back 3 as well. So yeah, that's why I went for him.
Yeah, Nagelsmann is a good pick. I do think he's probably going to get a big move soon. I do think he's a top class manager.
Yeah, he definitely will.
So last but not least, I got Nosa. I believe you're picking a coach.
So the manager that I'm going with came on the scene the past couple of years. He's been doing wonders. You know, he's revitalized like a couple of players we've heard about, and it's the one and only Nuno. I think as a cold manager, he's put.
He laughed.
Wait, what's niggas laugh for that? Why niggas laugh for that?
I'm not
Why niggas laugh for that? No, wait.
No. That is a wild card.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It was either him, because I know all the top managers are going to get. It was either him or Joachim Low.
But if you're being Nosa, Klopp is still there, bro.
I don't like Klopp.
People are still there.
I don't like Klopp.
Conte.
Yeah.
I like
Mourinho.
No.
Simeone.
But I will say to you, with Nuno, with Nuno, so obviously he's doing a quite good job at Wolves. He did get sacked at Valencia, I believe.
Yeah, I know. I saw it in my research.
Obviously he's doing quite good job. Wolves. People do say he's a bit pragmatic and he does play a bit defensively. Obviously he's with Wolves, so he's got maybe a smaller team than all the top teams. Do you think he's going to bring a pragmatic style to you? What fullbacks are you going to play? Are you going to play 3-5-2 as well? I don't know what are you going to play?
No, but look, both my fullbacks.
This is true.
You need something. G, relax.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
Ferlamenti, one busy. They're both defensive-minded fullbacks. So like, I'm not trying to get my fullbacks to play the Trent and Robertson role. Like, just push forward, get crossing and Inshallah from. Like, I'm not trying to do that. Like, indeed, he's got the most. He's a defensive-minded player. Indeed, we know that. Like, my defense gives the what's it called?
So basically, Nosa, you at home, no one's trying to go there because you're not conceding no goal. Mendy, you got Basaka, Ndidi, Espirito, low block. Nothing's coming past us.
Low block.
We'll see.
Low block.
And we're going to count
1-0 wins.
I don't want to be Nosa's fans. I don't want to come watch you, Nosa, because it's going to be very bloody boring.
Man's got Sane, and man's got Mane. Man's got Sane and Mane.
Yeah, you're countering. Okay, fair enough. You're on the counter.
Man's got Sane and Mane. Then Jesus can just do his finishing.
Why did no one go for manager-wise? Why did no one go for Eric Ten Hag?
He was my pick. He was one of my picks, but I just. When he got knocked out Europa League, he got knocked out Europa League. Like I saw it. Round of 32.
You lot are coming like this one season is gonna get this guy to man. Not me. I'd even take Tuchel over him. I'd take Tuchel over him.
No, you know what? It was Mourinho, that Ajax manager. Joachim Low had a bit of speculation around him, but obviously he does international football. But Mourinho, me personally, I like Mourinho. I'm a fan of him, but he's a tiny bit outdated in the modern game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wasn't having it. Like, yeah, he's just a bit outdated. Like, I like Mourinho, like what he's done and all that, but everyone knows his days are numbered in terms of like.
No, not yet.
Well,
Oh, man, he dealt with injuries though, man. He dealt with injuries. Let's be fair, like, come on.
Like, what,
Berwin, listen. He signed Berwin, got injured. Heung-min Son, injured. Harry Kane, injured. Who else was injured? Who?
Harry Kane injured. Shock.
What? Someone told this guy, I beg. No, but seriously, if you're dealing with that, it's a struggle. Do you know what I mean? He ended up playing Dele Alli and Berwin up front. Do you know what I mean? I get your point, no, so but.
What? So you think his days aren't numbered?
You could be right to burn it, but I'm choosing to hold it, man. Give him time. Just give him a bit of time.
You want a manager to do well, but when he was at United, like I didn't see. I didn't see his message. I didn't see what he was trying to prove on it. Like Donny was having arguments with players in training. Like the media was going all over the place. Like I don't understand.
You know what? That's a good point, but in my opinion, I think his Man United, what he done at Man United was sick. You know, Europa League. I swear he won. Did he win the FA Cup?
Carling.
Come on now, you lot are discredited. He finished second. You know, that is not bad for that. That United side that he had. Was not bad. It wasn't bad at all. That was a good performing side. So I'm not gonna call him. I think he done a good job.
I mean, Guardiola went ham that season. I'm not gonna lie, he went ham that season.
That's another point. No one was stopping that team. Come on, man.
What, they got 100 points that season? They got 100 points that season.
Yeah, broke records.
With Mourinho, I don't know. Like, I love Mourinho. Like, man, grew up with him. He's chosen one, special one, whatever. But I don't know. I feel like obviously nowadays it's different to the older days. Like your approach to players just has to be like you have to evolve with times, innit? Players are like obviously they're more like sensitive now. They got their agents, they got social media, so you can't really like deal with them anyway. Like back in the days, you could really do anything you want to a player. Like you could to motivate them to like. But Mourinho, obviously, he said he's changed, innit? So we'll see. But like, hopefully his approach. I don't know. His approach is a bit too heavy-handed with players. That's what it looks like to me.
You are probably right.
You treat them like assets, fam. Like they're just pure assets, like.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously now we'll come to the end of the draft. Draft is now shut. So obviously, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go around. Everyone's gonna say their team, formation, captain.
Wicked.
Talk about everyone's teams, and then we'll be done. So, what's gonna happen? I'll just explain to the viewers is that I'm gonna put these teams on Twitter and social media, and people are gonna vote what team is the best team. So So Ben, I'll start with you. What's your formation? Your team, captain.
I'm gonna go with a 4-3-3. In goal to Stegen. Starting right back, Joshua Kimmich. Centre back, Virgil van Dijk, Jimenez. Left back, Robinson. Holding mid, my pivot, Fabinho. My creator, the man himself, Kevin De Bruyne. I won the kid, my wild card, Phil Foden. And my front three, Felix, Haaland, and Sterling.
Yeah, he's captain.
Good team.
Captain, I have to go with Van Dijk.
Okay.
My manager as well, Zidane. Sorry, my bad.
And Zidane. No problem. So where's Felix gonna play?
Felix is going on the right.
Okay. No problem. All right. So Nosa, you're next. Wait, no. So why was you laughing? Go on.
Yeah, why you like that?
I can't laugh.
When you asking like, well, like, I want to know the joke as well now.
Feel like saying.
You're gonna play Felix right wing.
I was thinking the same thing, but I was gonna let it go. I'm
asking the
Let it
general.
go.
Worry about your team. Worry about your team, isn't it? Worry about your team, isn't it?
No. What do you think?
Yeah. Go right wing. Go right wing.
What do you think Felix could deliver from playing right wing?
Good question.
You know, tucking in, going on his left foot. You know, it's doing but obviously we can swap with Foden as well. Foden can go out there. He can. I feel it's going to the mid row as well. So it depends how we're feeling that day. How we're feeling that day.
110 million to play a player out of his position. Just then. Expect him to get unsettled, boy. He's gonna want to leave.
Yeah. Nosa, you go explain your team.
Okay, so I'm playing the same formation as then 4-3-3 with a pivot. So the keeper is Onana, left back Mendy, centre backs Marquinhos and Laporte, right back Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Bissaka, Odin and Didi. The two central midfielders are Pogba and Hassan Aouar. And the right winger is Mane, left winger is Sane, up top, Gabriel Jesus. And
you let yourself down. Yourself down.
Interesting. So you're trying to play.
My striker is Gabriel Jesus. My captain is Marquinhos. I think he's a leader. I think he's seen what Thiago Silva has done, and he can just like eclipse that in a sense. I think that he hasn't got the biggest ego in the team, you know. So someone that they can look to and just see who is following, like they can follow by example and stuff. So yeah, and my manager's Nuno.
So
that's my team.
Enough, you've got obviously Nuno Espirito's a good manager, but his players are known to be quite hard working. Do you think the midfield two of Pogba and Aouar is enough to contain other teams? Like, will they work hard enough to defensively track him back? Obviously, Ndidi's a monster. He's got the most interceptions in the league. We know that, but also those two are quite attacking-minded players. Talk to me.
We've seen Pogba playing a role of a defensive midfielder in the World Cup, and he done that well with Kante and Matuidi alongside him. Like, so I think if Pogba's there, like, if he knows his role, knows his position, and of course we know his attacking abilities. Just if there's a good balance in the team's play, there shouldn't be a doubt of him being focused on defense whenever it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? It might be he's 21. You know, I'm not too sure about him, but he can develop in that type of player, just a box-to-box player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. All right, cool. Adrian, I'll go with you. Tell us your team, formation, captain, manager.
Okay, so manager, obviously, you know, Pochettino, still quite a young manager in the game. I'm going with a 4-3-3 formation. Courtois in goal. Right back, Trent. We know his attacking abilities. And his Liverpool partner, Gomez, the centre back. Then we got Upamecano, centre back with Gomez. And left back, got the bombing down the left-hand side of Alphonso Davies. Holding, I got Thomas Partey just in front of him in the box-to-box role, Valverde. And then my wild card, I think, in my team, coming in at Cam, Martin Odegaard. And then my front three, Greenwood on the right, Mbappe through the middle, and Gnabry on the left. And that is it.
Nah, Nosa's bad, man. Nosa's a bad guy.
Yeah, he laughs all the time.
Nosa's a bad guy.
Sorry.
He can laugh all he wants, but who's he going to score with?
Wait. No, I'm laughing because man's got Odegaard and Greenwoods. Like, where do we go from there? Like,
I like Greenwood. I like Greenwood though.
I like Greenwood as well. Like, Greenwood is drilly, but he's just you're starting. Those two are starting in your team. They're starting.
The big
you're saying that this youth. Go on, Nos.
Who's Jesus gonna threaten in my defense?
Sorry?
Who's Jesus gonna threaten in my defense? Like, realistically.
In terms of defense, though, I will say, Adrian, your defense is quite young. So you got Gomez, Upamecano, Trent, and Davis. It's a very young.
That is a young defense. Very
young defense, but listen, 2 years
Average
time,
age like
they'll be
22,
30.
23.
Go on, Adrian.
Sorry to cut you off.
In a few years' time, there will be 30 defenders, a couple years even. Gomez is playing with the best defender in the world, so he will learn quick enough. Trent, of course, we know his qualities, just needs to get better defensively. Alphonso Davies, the finished product, in my opinion. I think he's the most finished product as a defender.
All I'm saying is it takes 1 or 2 games for a fullback to be finished. We saw what Bell done to Macon. We saw that. All of us saw that.
But Michael was, how old was he then?
He was an old man.
He was at least 30. At least 30. Bell can do that to anyone, though. He can do that to anyone.
But
I think my team's young, but it's 30. It's got enough. It's got enough there. More talent. Who's
the oldest player in that team?
I'm thinking it's either Courtois or Partey.
It's Courtois.
You're talking captain.
Oh no, yeah, Courtois is my captain.
Oldest, sorry. Okay.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a young team. It's a young team.
Yeah, Ty.
Obviously in goal I've got Alisson. My 2 centre backs. My formation. The formation I was gonna play is 4-3-3. Sounds a bit common, but obviously what I've done is I've got Frankie de Jong, so he can drop in to almost like a back 3. So he's gonna play at the back, so get the fullbacks high, so it could almost shift it to a 3-4-3. But I've got Alisson in goal, Skriniar and De Ligt centre back. My right back is going to be Hakimi. Left back is going to be Renan Lodi. DM Frankie de Jong. 2 centre mids I'm going to play. I've changed Bernardo Silva. Obviously, you lot heard my wild card is going to be playing out on the right instead. So I've put Bernardo Silva with Saul. Left wing, I've got Neymar. Harry Kane up top. Ansu Fati right wing. Pep Guardiola, the manager. Fast football, keep possession, technical players. We've got skill, we've got strength, we've got leadership, determination. Great side. That's what I'm here for. My captain.
Oh, sorry.
My captain. I think I've got 2 obvious choices.
Please don't pick Kane.
I'm messing up my headband. I've got 2 obvious choices in Harry Kane or Neymar.
Oh my God.
Harry Kane or Neymar, but I'm gonna. What's what?
Neymar, no. Attitude.
Oh my days, Joe! Don't listen. Don't do this.
All right, see this over there. All right, see this. All right, see this.
No. Come on.
All right, see this.
You're gonna bring out the point to say that they're captains for their country. Yeah, you're gonna take that one.
Yeah.
But
But what I want from my captain, is everyone wants a different captain, innit? Some people want leadership, some people want people to lead by example. Do you know what I mean? Like I want my captain to lead by example. Do you know what I mean? I want him to be a consistent player, someone that's gonna perform every week, determination, that wants to win. You know, players that don't take losing for when they lose, they're upset. They want to win all the time. They take it personal. So my captain, I'm going to take Neymar. Best player on my side. He's captained Brazil. He's captained Brazil in World Cups. I think he captained in the Confederations Cup. He's been a captain. And yeah, gonna have him lead my team. And I feel like that would be a good decision in my dressing room. You know, best player takes the captaincy. I'm with it.
Do you think that midfield is defensive at all?
Defensive at all?
Yeah.
I see. I don't think we're paying attention to Frankie de Jong. Boy, that boy can basically run a midfield on his own. That guy's got energy. Days. When I mean for days, I mean for days. Pair him with Saul. Yeah. What's he got? I think how many interceptions does that boy average in the league? You know what I mean? You know how Saul plays.
But if you're playing,
I do get what you're asking though.
Yeah, when you're playing that one defensive player, like two central midfielders, that player needs to be fully defensive minded, in my opinion.
You know what? I get what you're saying. You know what? I even kind of doubted myself when I was putting Bernardo and Sal together in it, because on paper it looks like when they're paired up, when they're going up against someone like your team, like NDD, you got Adrian with like Party. Do you know what I mean? It might seem like like you might need a bigger centre midfielder, but in my opinion, as Pep Guardiola can play, like he can have someone sitting like a Fernandes. You can have two midfielders that can attack. You know what I mean? And KDB, what he does in that squad is he does both roles. Sal can easily produce that, and Frankie De Jong is energy, boatloads of energy, and he's got strength.
As a unit,
and he's a smart player. You know what I mean? What I like in my midfield is energy. If you ain't got energy, it's going to be a bit tight. So high press, this is perfect for it. Bernardo Silva, Sal, Frankie De Jong, don't stop running. Whole team don't stop running. Centre backs, tough, strong, nice and a ball. But,
I think Ty
good point, no?
team. Oversaw this team.
Come on, boy. Nah, but say, I get, it's a good question. Nosa came in a good question, so I kind of just tried to explain it, innit? But
no problem. All right, so Joe, last but not least, explain your team.
So my gaffer's Julian Nagelsmann. I'm going to go for 4-3-3 with a sitter and 2 8s. So I've got Oblak in goal, Pavard right back, Varane and Longley centre halves, Lucas Hernandez left back, Rodri sitting. My 2 8s are Havertz and Bruno Fernandes. My right wing Sancho up front is Martinez, the Tevez, the reincarnated Tevez, and Rashford left wing. So that's my team.
And right wing, who's right wing?
Sancho. Sancho's right wing.
Oh, I like that attack, man. Is that attack that sounds dangerous? Or Sancho?
Who's your eights again?
Sorry?
Who's your number 8s again, sir?
Havertz and Bruno Fernandes.
Sure. Interesting.
I just think what I've seen of Martinez as well, I just think he's like a Tevez. I know he's from the same country, but the hold-up play, the finishing, and what I've seen of Martinez, he's got the Tevez when he was at Man United, the same attributes as him. So.
Interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to ask a couple of questions, then we'll wrap it up. I'll come to you, Ben. Whose team are you fairing the most, Ben?
I'm not gonna lie. Ty sold me on his team. He's got a strong team as well. So, but because obviously Adrian's got a young team, you know, going throughout the season, you know, you never know how the man can perform. Nosa's team's all right, you know, he's got Nuno and them, and very hard working team. But most threatening team, I'm probably thinking, I'm thinking Joe's team probably, yeah.
That interesting. Ty, why are you shaking your head?
You know what? I'm gonna say I think Joe's team quality as well. I think it's quality, but Joe, what happens if Sancho comes into your Nagelsmann's dressing room? He says he doesn't want to play on the right anymore. He wants to go into the left. Where's Rashford? What's happening? What's happening there? Rashford going to the right.
Change formation.
Whoa.
Not a problem.
Whoa.
Not a problem.
What's that then? What's the formation change?
We'll go to a 3 at the back. So yeah, that's fine. We can put Sancho up front, or Rashford can go up front. It's not a problem.
Interesting. I think Joe's attack is very interchangeable because Martinez can go on the left, whatever.
Hernandez plays centre back time to time.
So yeah, that's the thing with Joe. What about Adrian? What about you? Whose team are you throwing the most, or whose team are? Easy 3 points.
I think Joe's team is probably the most well-rounded. It's got the best. It's the most solid I've seen. Every position's pretty well thought of. But who have you got up front, Ben?
Alan.
Yeah.
Alan and who?
So it's Felix, Alan, and Sterling.
Okay, and Ty, who have you got up top?
Got Neymar, Harry Kane, and Ansu Fati. Best front line in this draft. By far.
Now, I would have
Okay.
put Nosa's team as dangerous if he had another striker, not Gabriel Jesus.
Okay, tell me what. Okay, tell me.
No, listen.
Hey, listen, Adrian, don't forget who his manager is. Don't forget who his manager is.
Facilitate my team
I
for
think
me.
that plays a part.
Team for me. Facilitate
No.
it for me.
Your team is good. It's just Jesus, yeah. I don't see what he can do against some of these
for the past 3
defenses.
years, scoring hat-tricks. Hat-tricks there. Like, he comes in for Aguero, he scores hat-tricks, man. He scores hat-tricks. He comes in, he scores hat-tricks. What player comes in as a second striker and scores hat-tricks when they come on? Like, what? Tell me.
The
Tell
wingers
me.
are calm. It's just the striker. That's the only thing. But I think the
Let's
most
go.
threatening to my defense.
Man, I'm picking Rashford as their winger, and you're getting us to me. Rashford as their winger, you're getting us to me.
The most threatening.
If Rashford was gone, he would have picked Martial. If Rashford was gone, he would have picked Martial, and you get onto him, bro.
Yeah, go on, Adrian. Go on, Adrian.
I think the most threatening to my team attack-wise is probably the Neymar, Kane, and Fatty combo. Just because Neymar can create something out of nothing, and he will turn Trent inside out. Kane can shoot from anywhere. Don't think Gomez and Upamecano are there yet to know how to take on top strikers just yet. And Fatty's the wild card. Fatty's the wild card. So that's my view.
That's fair. I like that.
Interesting. All right. So interesting. None of you went for Messi or Ronaldo. Anyway, just is it age or?
Ooh, you know what? I was gonna try and throw in Messi, but I thought, you know what? Rather than go for that, I thought, you know what? Let me be taking the 5-year plan, because I reckon Messi can play out 5 years.
That's what I think. I think he could probably play.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
If anything,
I knew.
Yeah, go on.
No, go on, Peter.
Yeah, so I was thinking maybe, obviously, you might start him right mid or as a false nine in the first 2 years. Then, obviously, when his legs start to go, you bring him as a cam, bring him as an 8. But it's interesting. I don't know if you guys.
To be fair, he doesn't, like, if you watch Barcelona now, he doesn't do much defensively anyway. He just comes alive and then scores a free kick.
Just bosses.
Yeah, like, he's just not nonchalant for like the whole game, and then bang, just score. Like, he's just doing something amazing, or assist or goal.
Yeah.
So,
you know what? I didn't really I wasn't really gonna pick Messi or Ronaldo. I was kind of just gonna leave him out. But you're right, Messi. If Messi goes into anyone's team, I feel like he gives them the win. To be fair, if anyone picked Messi, I would bank on you to win.
Interesting.
You know,
So
I guess we played it fair.
It's been a good session, lads. I enjoyed this. It's been interesting to see you guys' picks and choices. I'm not sure why Mohamed Salah wasn't chosen, but that's neither here or there.
I knew that would come
Neither here or there, but
Hey,
yes.
no, sir. You don't want to go to your team.
He was there. He was actually there. He was there. Like, on my phone, I'll show you, man. He was there.
Yeah. So as I said, I'm gonna put it onto social medias, put everyone's team on social medias. So our Twitter, everyone can follow our Twitter, Street_Pundits, and our YouTube channel, Street Pundits. So I'm gonna put on Twitter, and yeah, man, it's been a good session. Hope everyone stays safe. Everyone, stay safe.
To Peter for getting this.
Quarantine.
Big shout out to Peter for putting this together.
Yeah, man. So
For real.
peace, everyone. It's been a good session.